Greetings and good evening, everyone. Welcome to Magic The Dungeoning, Season 2, Episode 15, Temporary Insanity. I am your host and Dungeon Master Jasper, joined here by 5 people who are out of their depth and don't know it yet.
No, that's right. That tracks.
Joining me officially is Danny, who will be playing Seren the Druid.
How do you do?
Cauldon, who will be playing the Paladin.
I'm finally whole once and for all.
Shannon, who will be playing Farrah the Rogue.
Howdy. Hi.
Sean, who will be playing Malgon the Wizard.
Oi.
And Merric, Ryan, who will be playing Merric the Blood Hunter.
You always slip up. Well, I do go by Merric in IRL now too. At
Listen,
times, so.
I was reading off the sheet so I could not fuck up your names.
No. In your defense, though, I respond to both Merric and Ryan.
Man.
In IRL.
If it makes you feel any better, we were doing the last stream. I don't know if anybody caught it, but I said I went out for my mother's birthday, and I was just like, I was out with Mama Scruff. I don't want to dox my own mother, so she was just Mama Scruff.
And then I guessed like 17 names, and he was just like, "Stop."
Yeah.
Anyway,
Right.
We did a stream a little while ago. I don't know. We were playing Magic, right? I think
We were.
How long ago was that?
Yeah.
Was that Friday?
Yeah, the
Exactly a
last
week ago.
It was like what, last Sunday?
Yeah, last Sunday. It was
Yeah.
you,
How
Danny.
time flies.
pickle.
I didn't win.
I almost won, and then I decided that
I didn't
wasn't.
win either.
Yeah, no.
No,
The
Pickle came in
new
in
guy
first.
screwed us because Danny just couldn't let me have a W.
Listen,
I will
if
say
there's
this.
one goal in my life, it's to make sure my partner never gets a win.
I'm going to start
Oof,
building my decks
harsh.
to specifically play in a way that you hate.
No, blue decks.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Next time you play with me, it's just gonna be Baral. Just
Or what are you
wait.
gonna just start
Oh,
playing
God,
Grixis
Brawl.
instead of Rakdos?
It's gonna be Smokestacks Baral. I'm gonna turn down my gain a little bit because I just
Oh.
peeked the mic.
Hey, so this is
For those of you who are with us, you saw the. Sorry, Sean, to cut you off. You
no,
can
it's good.
talk after me. I'm so sorry. For those of you who saw that trailer, yeah, we have a one shot coming up that we're very, very excited for. We have worked with Praetors for Change before.
Yep.
We did our one, however, we did not coordinate well. So our one shot was a week before the event. Now we are so well coordinated. We're the capstone of Friday. That's right. They trust us to be the final thing everybody sees.
Listen, everyone
Don't
really
know
loved
why.
Back to School with MTD. Now we're back with A Cruel Fate, and it's totally not going to tie into the main story in any teasing way at the very end.
So a cruel
Tweet us out.
reality.
Awesome.
A cruel reality is going to be a story with the obviously, as you could tell from the trailer, we are on Ket, and I thought we would give the viewers a little bit of something. So, Sean and Shannon. We'll start with Sean. What is your character's name? What class are they that you're playing for the one shot?
My character's
And give
name
us the
is-
race too.
Yes, my character is Amos. He is a Kenra Phantom Rogue.
Hey.
Kenra is the race. It's like the jackal.
Yeah. So yeah, we found out, or rather, we remembered that there is a plane shift D&D book for Amon Ket. So it's gonna be quite lore accurate. The way I like to run my
Southernmost DM.
campaigns.
Southernmost DM sent those to me, and I forgot to send them to Jasper, so that was on me.
Oh.
There's also one for Zendikar, Innistrad, Dominaria, and there's another plane I
You can
can't
do
remember.
it.
You said there's one for
Uh,
Innistrad? Oh, I'm
there
terrified
is
now
a-
because we're going there eventually. There's
Oh, yeah,
one for
no.
Kaldheim too.
Yeah, there's plane shifts all over the place.
Kaldheim.
So-
That was the other. That's the other one. But
It's like
anyway,
my plane. How did you forget?
because I'm an ass. I don't know
Listen,
what you
all I
from me.
want is a plane shift Eldraine, just so I can like
and
have a
then-
bunch of weird magic potions that do dumb stuff.
Shannon, if you're prepared, Are you prepared to tell us who it is?
It's okay,
No.
Shannon. I'm in the same
Um,
boat. I got some details too, bro.
No name yet, but I am playing a cleric of the Solidarity domain, which is from the plane shift thing.
She
Do
was
you know
the
what
faithful of
race you
Oketra.
are?
I am following Oketra the True.
Oh, Sean, is your character following any of the gods?
Yeah, I'm
Of
taking the
Amonkhet.
reins for Bantu while he's on a extended vacation. She's on an extended vacation.
Interesting.
Forgetting.
As of right now, 3 people honor gods and no one honors the same god, and 3 of us honor gods that are gone.
Let's go.
Listen. All right.
Uh,
So
Follow's
now
a
it's
strong
mine's-
word.
Oh yeah, mine's a little on theme. I honor Ronus.
Combo breaker. You know who also is, I believe, honors Ronus?
Who?
Danny, which god did you pick?
I did not pick a god yet, but I know I am playing a wild barbarian. What is that class called? A wild magic barbarian?
Yes, wild magic.
Yes.
I am playing a wild magic barbarian.
That
And
sounds like
it's gonna be
Hazaret.
so chaotic and so fun. And she is a folk hero, and she's really fucking muscly. And I can't wait for you guys to meet her and learn her name on the day of opening. Wait for it.
By that she means as the weeks come out, pay attention to the Magic the Dungeoning Twitter. We're going to be dropping the characters one by one, and we're going to start with actually my character tomorrow. So you will meet Ikas, or should I say it in what his voice is going to be? Ikas. So yeah,
Yee.
he
So
and Naga.
anyway, now that we got all
Yes,
that
sorry.
preamble stuff out of the way, the housekeeping, the bookkeeping, the business side of this whole
Doing my managerial
this
duties.
stuff, whatever. Let's recap last session because I believe we were short a player. So yeah,
I want to talk about it.
eventful. It's all right, buddy. We understand. You were replaced by your fond memories.
Merric was super edgy last game. He was just in the corner, like, not now.
Not
Let me
now.
see.
I'm not talking.
I smiled. That was enough people for now.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, Merric hates this plane already. Like the constant feeling of euphoria. No, he wants off this plane fast.
Wait, didn't we not have that happen?
Not yet.
Well,
Correct. That is not happening yet. No, I believe Sean is referencing when you smiled when you looked at the moon family crest.
That was 2 sessions ago.
I know.
I
Oh,
know.
yeah,
That's
it
why I
was.
said, yeah, you smiled and you've had enough with it.
he needs at least 3 to 5 business days to recharge. Oh my gosh, you guys. Are we ready to
Yeah,
go
let's-
to the Kesha glitter planet?
The
No.
what? Glitter planet.
It's the planet of vibes, okay? I can throw Kesha
Absolutely.
into
Sorry,
the
I
mix.
talked and forgot. Fucking
You
damn
were-
it.
Oh.
Welcome
Listen.
to the
Happen.
club!
No.
Into the
Whew.
void.
Yeah, so last session, if I've got this correct, you guys had wrapped up with the Moon family and concluded that arc, upon which Sypha reveals that she has a sort of obligation she needs to address now that she's got you guys without any sort of other overstanding obligation. That they're like, she's helped you. Now she's like, yeah, scratch my back. Her home plane has been ruled over by a magical force called the Vibe that compels anyone on the plane to be in a spirit of joy and revelry, and nothing else.
I hope I fail next.
I hope you all fail horribly. I want to see 5 nat 1s in the chat.
Do you guys remember when Seren did fall for the bard spell back on that other underground place? She was just like, let's just go, guys. Let's just vibe. Let's just go hang out. I'm so ready to bring her back. Come on, let me roll low tonight on those wisdom saves.
I
I
have a
don't
joke.
know what this version of Cauldon looks like, but sorry, go ahead. Yes, honey.
What do you call an artist who gives off bad vibes?
What?
What?
Sketchy.
Okay.
I'm back!
Good night, everybody.
It's been a lovely campaign with you all, but now I will be posting the rest of this as a audiobook novelization of what might have happened had this terrible pun not been thrust into my earway. Thank you.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Rest, you say.
Oh my god. Let's move on with the session.
The flirting begins, folks. It started yesterday. We haven't trapped everybody yet with our flirting.
Oh my god, that's right. Ryan, you missed it. Everyone was real friendly with each other.
Real friendly.
Yeah.
Everyone had very
It gets even
fantastic
worse.
nights in each other's rooms.
Yeah.
That-
What was it?
Next.
Sypha had a thing with Cauldon, and then Malgon had a thing with Seren, and it ended poorly in both regards.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I managed to save it towards the end.
Yeah, you did salvage it, but like you
Yeah,
totally
you
got
saw.
a...
I think that there was a lot of growth between them. Any kind of like rigid feelings were softened and taken care of.
So you say.
Yeah, but like, you totally friend zoned the guy.
I wanted to just be like, and by the way, come. Sorry, can we
Let's
progress, please?
put on some
Okay.
music and let us start the game.
Sure. Let's see. Let's hit us up with a little bit of a
I
ditty.
believe we left off that we were trying to get backstage passes to a DJ show of some guy who is definitely, you say, is not Kefkin, but is 1000% Kefkin in green and black robes as Skrillex.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
shit.
what if he's
we
not?
We literally distracted the DM from the recap. DM, finish the recap for Merric.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
So after that, you travel to Lucia, meet up with a couple of Sypha's old friends from the home plane, kind of like a punk resistance. You see, I will post, let's see if we can get Sypha's new true form back onto the display. Let me-
Sypha, party crasher.
Sypha, Party Crasher. Full
She's
name.
actually not a posh British girl.
Woo! Yeah, this girl is what her new form looks like, or her real form, without the disguise rings. You guys have been given disguise rings, and then you started to formulate a sort of plan to try to see if you can bring an end to the vibes, so to speak.
And the master of ceremonies is her father?
Yes.
Oh,
It's actually
that
just
was the other thing that
ceremony.
happened. Cauldon allowed Sypha to take some of his essence. We found out how she drinks.
She devours the positive memories associated with memories.
So Cauldon and her had a very intimate
Merric.
moment that he does not understand, but is not against because he's helping people. And then the last thing that I don't think Jasper brought up was that there are 5 masters that run this plane: the Master of Curio, Ceremony, Fortune, Rave, and the Facade. And we
you
effectively
go.
need to take down all 5 of them.
Yes, they are the masters of the vibe in a quite literal sense. If they fall,
And the ceremonies
so does
is
the vibe.
Sypha's father.
And I believe the vibe is like an enchantment over like the entire fucking plane that makes them super party like all the time. And Sypha's like, meh, it's not their true feelings, so blah. And she's like, help me defeat everybody and my.
Who says that?
By the
magic-
way, question: did we
Yeah.
get confirmation if the Master of the Curio is he a pixie / fairy, or does he just have wings as part of his outfit? Is he that kind of douche?
You'll find out.
Oh, I hope he's that kind of douche. I want him
I
to be
feel
on
like he's that
fire
kind.
flying down like Lady Gaga at a concert.
You know what this is giving me real bad vibes of?
Bad vibes.
Hi-Fi
no such thing.
Rush.
But Merric, so yeah, so she gave us all the rings that she was wearing for her disguised self. She gave one to each of us. That way we can all disguise ourselves and fit into the place better until we can go. Also, Kefkin has gone missing and he's been helping them out. And we think he may have been trapped by the vibe. So our mission now is to go find and save him from the vibe.
Bill
His vibe
is
check.
like 99% sure he's the Master of the Rave.
Wait a minute.
We all are. I've told the DM for the last week that if it's not Kefkin behind that mask,
Oh, I
we're all
shank
gonna
him.
be
I
like,
just shank him
"Aw."
till he dies.
Listen.
In game.
Either it's
Mind you.
Kefkin
In-game,
or it's
in-game.
cut content.
There's just an episode. It goes episode 15, 16, 18.
Anyway, yeah. You guys have formulated to go to the one of the Master of Race clubs to see if you can use his greenness or his newness as the newest vibe master to try to see if you can get some backstage passes or say get an invite to one of the Master of Curios gala parties. And with
Enjoy.
that, let's get into it.
Hey, Jasper.
Yeah.
Whenever you're going to make us check to make those wisdom saves, can you please just call them vibe checks?
Yes, actually, as you guys head outside onto the streets, from the hideout you were at, make a vibe check.
Are they all within 10 feet of me?
Is that how you're walking?
Yeah, we're all walking in a group.
If so, add my charisma modifier to your roll, so add an additional +3.
10 feet's a pretty big amount of space.
Yeah.
I'd say for
It's a
walking.
wisdom save, right?
Yeah, a vibe check.
Oh wait, okay. Everybody, has everyone
16.
donned their rings?
Mm-hmm.
Does
Yeah, I found my
everyone
ring.
want? Is there
Oh.
a way that DM you can show or we can describe our characters? Because we're all in the vibe clothes now.
I hope he can show
Oh,
because
yeah.
it did be way better.
Not my choice.
Not your
Oh,
choice.
hey, before you show,
choice.
can you switch the things? They can
What'd I
actually
roll
see
with
roll 20?
advantage?
Oh, switch. Oh, see, roll 20.
Also, 17? Honey, you're muted.
I
think she
forgot. Do you
froze.
want a 19 or a 19? Take your pick.
I get advantage because of my Fey ancestry.
Yeah. Resistance against the vibe.
Oh, that's okay. I think I rolled it. What's my additional from
A lot.
Jasper,
Oi.
is this a disease by any chance?
No, this is definitely a magical effect.
Le
Oh, wait.
shit.
I think I might have an advantage as well.
You do have advantage.
Jesus Christ! I rolled a 5 and a 6, and I got a 15 and a 16.
It'll be real hard for you to
Crazy.
succumb to the vibes.
Oh, but John, add an additional 3 from Bill.
Oh damn! That means I probably passed.
Oh no,
Yeah, I have advantage.
Yeah,
everyone
add an
here
additional 3
passed.
for me.
So 16,
Okay.
17, 18, so 19 in total for me. When I rolled a 6.
You all notice as you step outside onto the streets, you are far less obvious than you were when on your way here. You're getting a lot of less discerning glances and a lot more like, just kind of like sort of a servile head nods as you walk past people. The streets are just covered in, population. It is an incredibly walkable city. However, even with the walkable nature of the city, the sort of smell of some sort of burning some sort of burning essence, like it's like coal or like fumes of some sort, kind of just can't escape your senses.
Can I take a big long whiff of it? Big long whiff. I just want to.
Give me a con save.
Oh, I
Yeah,
just
that
wanted
was
to
like-
see if maybe I could tell. I just wanted to see if I could tell if it was like coal or like incense or an aphrodisiac.
Why wouldn't you ask the man who has a stronger sense of smell?
Oh yeah, no. For you, this is
add my
all
charisma still.
hell.
For you have to roll it.
Yeah, no, Merric's in pain right now. He
Oh
is
yeah, no.
suffering.
It's pretty lightheaded for you right now.
Wait, what do I have to roll?
Jay,
Con save.
add my charisma modifier to it.
What's up, Will?
Oh, I
They
didn't mean
can
to
only see roll
advantage, I'm
20
sorry.
chat, not roll 20 itself. Sean brought that up. That's the only reason I know.
Oh yeah, I know, because there is no map.
There we go. I rolled a 6 plus the 3, so 6, 7, 8, so 9. I just want to know if it's coal, buddy. I just want to know if it's like some incense.
It
Some
burns in the nostrils, catches in the throat, and like you've got you come from a world that has relatively no pollution, and though you have been to worlds with pollution in them before, ever since like Zimt, you've kind of been familiar with the sort of smells of the steamy, grimy city. This is somehow even more toxic. It causes you to for a moment as you like take a deep whiff of it.
She's
It's
like
acrid.
she borrowed heels to go with her outfit, that way she's taller with her disguise self stuff. So like she's like walking being fine, but then she starts having a cough attack, much like Faith. Damn. And she like grabs a light pole and is just like Is that God.
This causes Sypha to pause for a moment as she turns to you concerned. Oh my gosh, I forgot. You guys aren't from here. Yeah, there's a lot of fumes. Try to not take too deep a breath.
She
little hard
sounds
for
like
me.
the fucking. She sounds like the fucking teenager from a movie who doesn't give a shit. Oh my god, I forgot.
Sorry, that's just how I talk now.
I love it. I love it so much.
So are we
Seren's gonna
describing
practice-
characters?
Yeah. Can we? Is there a way you can post them, DM? Introduce
Absolutely.
everybody.
This is going to be a bit ham-fisted.
Hell
But
yeah.
that's
I'm
the only
here
way
for
I like
ham-fisted.
to ham thing. Fistedly.
You fist your
God.
hand?
Do you
You
not?
put it into a fist and you just.
I thought you were only
just
supposed to
wanted
fist
to be
turkeys.
clear.
Oh my
I just
god.
wanted to be clear, when I made Cauldon, all I could think of was the warriors. Like, warrior,
I'll do
come
this
out and
in.
play.
I'll try to do this in alphabetical order. That's an F. Up first we have big token.
Jesus.
Big token.
I like how he said alphabetical order, and then, oh, you're going by last name. Fair, never mind.
Yeah, now I am. Which means Seren's last. Yeah, totally
also
intentional.
because you totally forgot Cauldon.
Yeah. Moon, come on. We do last names here. It's like an high school. It's like an elementary school. I
Yeah,
always
so we introduce each other by first names.
last names. Cutlass, you know.
Farrah looking pretty hip there.
If only
She
Absolutely.
went with
the
the
audience could see.
faux look.
Ah, yes, I do need to
This
switch
is
over.
this is why I've been a stickler about it.
Next we have, let's see, C, M,
I keep on forgetting.
Goro.
I'm so mad.
Well, actually, shouldn't Seren be first if she has no last name?
See, no,
that we
she's
know of?
last because it creates an overflow loop if she's first.
Malgon. Malgon does seem like the black light
Malgon?
kind of dude.
Doesn't.
Blacklight kind of dude.
Damn. Damn, look at these guys. They all look so good.
Is your beard normally tied up?
Yes, just not that much.
Okay.
What was your you all should tell us a little bit about the inspiration of your characters, or like kind of like describe a little bit like more about their vibe. Like when we have them all on screen.
Well, Danny, you're going to be talking a lot because you did mine.
Shit. You know what? Go with whatever your heart tells you. I went with what you told me.
Yeah, but I don't remember that.
Neon punk.
Neon punk.
Yeah. Rave.
Cauldon's inspiration, like I said, I just thought the warriors. I feel like he'd be the dude who wears like a cool leather jacket.
He does. He looks like he carries
his-
around a metal bat, like with spikes.
Yeah. So the funny thing is, the thing you can see just off this picture is the band of his shield, because I don't know why, but I felt, including his weapons in that, felt right.
You know, yeah. He looks like he beats the shit out of people.
The paradox perfect.
I also look like the villain of an 80s film.
He does.
I look like I lead the sharks.
All I can imagine is Farrah at a Hatsune Miku a virtual concert with like the glow stick leaks, just going heh, 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 with her sai knives. You go to EDM concerts.
Boop.
Farrah provides her own fireworks. God, Merric looks like he's pissed.
He's so
All
cool.
the
Look at-
time.
So like where you come in with the bat, he comes in with the brass knuckles. Like look at this bitch.
like
He
it.
looks so cool.
Definitely a vibe.
I really
American
like the
cul-
shoulder spikes.
American Cauldon are the 1-2 punch. He punches him into me, and I just hit him with the bat from behind.
I can't wait for him to go wolf form, but you can't tell because he still has disguised self on.
That's gonna be really fucked. Oh my god, yeah, because the illusion
just
stays,
watch-
but it doesn't change with our size or anything.
They just watch as his hands just light on fire. They go, "Oh shit!"
Not even that, but his it will be like a foot away from his hands because he will grow. He's a werewolf, so it's gonna like he has like weird telekinetic power.
Yo, this dude brought his own fire. He totally passes the check.
With the disguise self spell, he gets extended range and height. It's this stand user. Up last we have
JoJo's reference
if you
eventually.
would. Everything is a JoJo's reference eventually.
Oh,
Giant
shit.
ass Seren.
I'm huge as fuck.
Seren, you look like you fell face first into a vat of black light.
So Jasper
glow
said,
stick.
Jasper said, "Hey, some examples." I was like, "What are the elves like on this planet?" Because she blends in with. I imagine so. As Seren has been walking with you guys, her disguise self has been like slowly altering and changing as she sees more elves to kind of get the vibe. And what was the term that you used to say what the elves are like here?
Spray paint punk, neon punk.
You said like neon punk or something like that, and I
Okay.
was like, they just ate a bunch of glow sticks, and I was like, bet. And he said, also look at cyberpunk, and I was like, bet. So, yeah. So every time she sees an elf with like glowing hair or like neon eyeliner, she just quickly and steals things from people's outfits, and until she's finally a big, tall-booted, leather glowing mess. And she still glows.
So this clique of rapscallions walks into a bar.
Every time I look at him, all I can think of is Cauldon flicking up his collar going, "When you're a jet for life." It's really
Seriously?
stupid. I can't not see it. Look at that and tell me he doesn't belong in West Side Story.
I was like,
yelling.
Too long.
all I did was like angle the camera down, so it was like, yeah.
You
This is the part of
made
the.
me the villain of you made me the villain of that film.
I will
you're-
There
say,
wasn't one before, and now there is.
I will say, I think what we all did sufficiently work. We all look like we are in a different game right now. We all look like we're in a cyberpunk game, and I'm super here for it.
We look like we belong in Shadowrun.
Hey, so fun
Please,
fact, y'all
Natalie.
want to play Shadowrun? No.
He pulls out our new character sheets.
Absolutely not.
All right, we're gonna spend the next 5 to 7 hours working on equipment. All right.
Fuck that.
Let's continue. Let's start playing now.
So you
But there we are.
rapscallions.
There's the punk rock titans.
So this grouping
And Malgon.
plus Sypha.
You're part of the group now.
Yep. The harsh vibes, or the vibe enders, whatever this temporary group's gonna be called.
Ooh, the vibe enders. I like that actually.
So this group,
The vibe
I'm gonna harsh your
killers.
vibe.
The vibe killers.
the vibe killer.
Vibe killers. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
So,
Anyway.
so our mission is harsh the vibe.
Our mission is harsh the vibe.
Basically, our mission is basically become Buzz Killingtons.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are the
The-
party poopers.
The
And-
buzz kills.
The
Ooh.
buzz kills.
Sypha and the buzz kills. I love it.
Was that
Oh
character
my
from Family Guy? Buzz Killingsworth, I think his name was.
Buzz Killian.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe Buzz Killingsworth.
So, okay, so from what we got with Sypha, so Seren is talking. So, from as far as I understand, we are to resist these vibes, harsh these vibes. Once we find Kefkin, then we somehow Gucci up with one of the leaders and we kill them? She looks at Sypha. Are we to kill them? Do you wish for them to be dead?
She turns, pauses. It's like, yeah, that's pretty much the idea, isn't it?
So we just need to slowly we need to somehow get in their good graces without being noticed too much. It would be really strange if we became friends with every single one of these guys and they suddenly wound up dead. I say as we're walking to the club.
Understand, we
Fine, we'll
leave
just
that
take their
mission.
spots.
We leave.
Oh.
I'm never coming back here.
What?
I'm actually with Merric on this one. I hate this place.
This. Oh, it's not because I hate this place. This place is literal hell for me right now.
But there's
Just-
5 of them. There's 5 of us and Sypha.
I don't know. Judging from what Sypha's been saying, it sounds like taking on all 5 of them at the same time is a bad idea.
No, we take their places after defeating all of them.
I don't think we should rule a plane.
No. I'm good with not doing
Alright.
that.
Fine. I'm really good at
Agamako's
making
do you
already
really
gave
want
you
to
guys.
rule?
You know, we do have a very skilled assassin on our team. I say as I look over to Farrah.
What?
If we did get, if we did
She's a
close
cop.
enough.
Yeah.
Cops, assassins, aren't they the same thing?
Not at all.
No. at all.
Depends on
I
the
think the
weekend.
4 of us just
Depends on the
staring.
president.
Yeah. Which are called. So, do you have this? You can turn invisible though, can't you not? If we get in close enough, we can take them out quietly.
Yeah, but like,
I
I'm not a
really
bad cop though.
But these are bad guys who are controlling a plane's worth of people, brainwashing them. So in reality, you'd be a good cop.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't want to take them out like that.
And just don't kill them.
What are we
Well, I
gonna
could do
do
that.
if they continue?
Just cuff them. I'll kill them.
Yeah, just cover them. Just. Is there justice
Oh,
system
exe-
here?
execution.
Merric looks at Malgon like, I thought I was the
Okay.
crazy one.
Sypha, is there a justice system here? Or like
Is
a
there
police force?
That gives you a.
She's like,
Public execution is the epitome of rock on.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, no one's ever broken a law since I've been around.
Down with the
so-
anarchy.
So no one's ever broken the law until now, is what you're telling us.
And I feel like we're about to break a lot of laws.
Great.
So
boy.
we look like the criminals.
Well, sometimes you gotta look like a bad guy to do good guy things, isn't that right?
Nothing new to me.
Well, isn't the saying do a little bad for some good? Something like that?
Yeah, you got it.
Sometimes you gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet.
Sypha, the spell that's over these
What's an
people.
omelet?
What's an egg?
An egg, is that anything like a egg?
Sypha, the spell that's over this place, is it direct mind control, or is it more large feelings enlarged?
It's more akin to a bigger version of what I do. Influence control. I can't make you do anything I want. You wouldn't do, or really wouldn't want to do. But it can make you do things that you might do or might enjoy, like drinking yourself into a blackout, waking up and doing it again, dancing until you literally can't stand. That sort of thing.
You know, friends. If emotions like this are running high, we can actually use that against them. Versus total bloodshed on our hands. These people have been under mind control for a long time. Some of them are not, maybe some emotions aren't pure elation, but the release of cathartic violence from their own pent-up
Dang it.
stresses. We could start a rebellion, a coup, a run house over every single one of these districts.
You mean a coup?
Maybe. Perhaps. Is that what
don't-
what it's called when a bunch of people, when their own citizens rise against them?
There's a couple
Kind
different
of.
things it's called.
Is
If we
that-
can get the people angry enough at these guys in their penthouses,
Look,
The
it's worth a
problem
shot.
is, I'm about to say, Sypha, it doesn't sound like these masters are treating the people poorly, though, right?
Not in large enough numbers. from their perspective, this is the best night of their life that never ends, which is why they've
Shit,
been so
that's
hard to
hard.
dissuade. Just waking
Now
up
the
Yen
question
and Clive was hard enough.
Now my question is any one of them stronger than the other?
Definitely the Master of Fortune.
He's the
Dude.
strongest.
Dude hits like a truck. From what I've
Oh,
seen.
I meant powers in general, not actual strength. Sorry.
That would be
Is
my
there a
Also,
higher-
that means I have to fight. Okay, that makes sense. That's unfortunate. Oh boy. But also, I don't want to meet that guy in a back alley. I don't want to fight this asshole.
Oh, trust me,
Anyway.
you'll see him coming from miles away. He
So
doesn't
wait.
know subtlety.
So wait, then how does the magic actually work? Is it a spell directly from them, or is it a machine? Can we turn it off and release their hold on the people first?
Think of it like a plane-wide enchantment. Like you would enchant an item or a piece of clothing, except that that enchantment is cast over the entire plane. It took a lot of, from what I've read in the history books, a lot of preparation, a lot of mages, and a focal point.
What's the focal point?
She points to one of the billboards, and it's a picture of the silhouette of her father.
Then yeah,
Does this
that just means that there is no choice then, right?
I'm 400 years old. I have no idea how old he actually is. Go ahead.
does this billboard change images?
Yes, it is one of those shifting billboards. It seems to like wipe from from master to master.
It's like I was about to say it cycles through the 5 of them. Okay. So then Cauldon asks Sypha, because she described the 5 masters to us, right?
Yes.
And she described the master of the Rave as new.
Yes.
How new is he?
Well, last time I was here, he was different.
They replaced him, maybe?
Yeah, I was about to say I look at Clive and Yen, I guess, and I go, how long ago did this one become the master of the Rave?
Actually, only a couple days ago.
Cauldon
Could it
says,
be?
how long has Kefkin been missing?
So Clive looks at you for a moment, and he just kind of like thinks to himself, and then he gets nudged by, and he's like, "Oh shit!"
Oh
God
no!
damn it!
Who knew
I-
Kefkin had it in him?
Well, that's just why he reads books.
To contain the party.
Because when he
animal. I
doesn't, he
understand.
starts raving.
I understand. We had a few people back home who, if they weren't counting their stars every day, they'd simply fall to drink.
That's terrifying.
Well, I imagine if it wasn't for the collective efforts of me, myself, and Cauldon, you all would fall to the same sort of magic.
What do you mean? What am I doing?
You haven't noticed it yet? You have this connective aura around you.
Shh.
Do
We don't-
you say that to her in like a...
No, Cauldon says, I mean, I've noticed it. It's just, I don't know if it's because of what I am or who I am now, if that makes sense. I have a feeling it's to do with who I am now. Because the timeline now, he looks at the 4 of them, at Malgon, Farrah, Seren, and Merric, and goes, now it's, I made an oath to protect those who couldn't protect themselves, and the avatars gave me powers because of that.
There's power in promises.
I could
My
see-
promise to you 4 is that you get to see the end of your times like I got to see the end of mine.
And apparently that's enough.
You know, I can see there being a shard of you that became one of the cloth. One of the cloth is not what I meant to say. I meant to say paladin.
Pure
I
steel
can, I
paladin.
can see
Don't
this
have a-
being a very I can see this being a very probable future that happened. I understand why.
Sure. I just let's put it this way: keeping all the time stuff locked in. I have control over it now completely. Actually, thank God. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank the avatars.
Thank God.
Thank the avatars.
Thank Avatar Aang.
Hoo-hee.
Avatar Kyoshi, Avatar Wong,
Yep.
Avatar
Yeah.
Roku. Actually, no, fuck Avatar Roku. Real,
And
real
also
shit.
Fire Lord Ozin, because why not?
Fire Lord Ozai.
Which, whatever.
Yeah, no.
Actually, thank Ozin, the only other person who's ever met the 5 avatars. I'm not letting that go, by the way.
Don't.
Sorry. That was not an accidental name drop.
I don't do accidental name drops. Except for
I
the
know
one
you
time I
don't.
name dropped Liliana accidentally.
Anyway, sorry.
So eventually
Deviated
you
too much.
guys, after walking for a while, you do find this one large building. This green beam of light shoots up into the sky above it. And there is this line of people that wraps around the building,
Well,
leading to an entrance.
wait a minute. We might actually be able to use Kefkin as the Master of Raves to our advantage.
Will they even know his name?
If he is really the Master of Raves, and not just some reveler in there.
We could give it a try.
It's worth a shot.
We could tell them to let Kefkin know specifically. That way, if it's not Kefkin, they'll be like, they won't throw us out because the guy doesn't actually know us. So if we name drop him.
So you all approach this queue, and there is several dozen neon-painted humanoids of any various races standing outside this line, just kind of idly chatting amongst themselves, small-talking. And that's when you approach the line. Standing in front of the door is this large orcish gentleman in sunglasses who, looks down at you and with his arms folded. He doesn't say anything, though.
Hi.
You are right, Will?
All I could think about was, oh, I'm sorry, I think you belong over there. Weenie Hut Jr. Oh no, I'm sorry. I mean that one. Super Weenie Hut Jr. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Yeah, I approach him and I go, actually, I probably would have asked Sypha in this line, like when we get up to the door, what do I say?
She kind of sort of shrugs. I don't know. I didn't think we'd make it this far.
Okay, when we get up to the door, Cauldon just goes, hey, me and my friends are trying to get in. We want to see what this is all about.
This guy looks down at you for a second, gives you the up and down. All right, then, get in line, and he nods towards the massive queue.
Actually, our friend Kefkin, I don't know what's Kefkin's last name, right? Because I was hanging out with him for a bit.
Armand, Aromnd.
We're here to see our friend Kefkin Armand. It's been a while, and we finally rolled into town. As she tries to mimic every elf that she's heard walking by. Can you let him know we're here, please?
Sure, I can. One problem, though. I ain't never heard of a Kefkin Armand before.
You can't use his street name. You can't use his street name.
Oh, he is rising up in the world, isn't he?
Well, I mean, he's the master of the rave now.
Oh, that's what he was doing now. Oh, really moving up. He used to be so uptight.
I know, right?
You mean to tell me you know the Master of the Rave on a first-name basis? Right.
We go way back, him and I.
We all
shots
go way
there.
back.
That's when Sypha kind of walks up and says, Yeah, you should listen to my friends here. They're good friends of him, and maybe after this I can introduce you to. You feel the essence of magic get pressed into this gentleman,
Yeah.
and he
saw
kind of
that
like
coming.
thinks for a
Get
moment. Sure, why not? If you know him, great. If you don't know him, I'll see you back out here. VIP entrance is that way. And he points around the corner.
We walk around the corner.
You see,
Whoop-a-doop-a-doo.
Do we need armbands or anything to show our legitimacy? Stamps, perhaps?
he shouts around the corner. Next 5 are cool.
Yeah.
Seren,
Yeah.
one word of
Six.
advice.
Yes.
6.
I think I'm doing very well.
Don't say, do you need armbands? Just walk like you belong, okay?
I see
you done this-
everybody with armbands.
I just look at you and
Wristbands.
go, have you done this before?
Listen, we've all snuck into a concert at least once or twice in our life.
I'm a good upstanding citizen, thank you.
I have broken 0 laws that matter.
Anywho,
Off the record.
Seren's gonna start.
Allegedly.
Seren's gonna start closely watching Farrah. Farrah, you're gonna start feeling that her glowing eye just bore into the back of your head for the rest of the night. And if I don't know if you can read minds, but if you can read minds, you just hear her like just being like, "All right, Farrah's moving, has her chest out, head up, walking through the crowd at a 3/4 pace. All right, medium pressure on each foot." And you just hear ramblings and taking notes of how you're confidently walking.
You make it around the corner and you see in the side door another nearly identically dressed bouncer, for the lack of a better term, kind of knock on the door a couple of times, and then this double door swings open, and you are plunged into a neon darkness.
a neon darkness?
All you see are laser beams, silhouettes of glowing people, and flashing strobe lights.
It's like when you get blind, when you're like blind, but by lights.
Oh, jeez.
Even with dark vision, it's hard to see in here, amidst all the moving, flashing beams and something falling from the sky. Like glitter.
Seren is having a religious experience right now.
You see this large dance
Right, you're
hall.
muted.
Shit. Every time.
You see at the back of this large dance hall, you see a single person illuminated with green neon light. Behind a table, they seem to be like waving their hands manically in this sort of dance posture.
This is my South City nightmare.
South City Nightmare. But
This is good.
Cauldon
as
just
fuck.
kind of... Cauldon's the dad of the group. As he's like walking, he kind of just bounces his head. That's Cauldon's dance. It's just...
shepherd dancing. As soon as you make it inside, Sypha pulls out a hand and says, "Try to stay close, and remember, we're on a mission."
I look at her and I say, I
Mission's
assume
my
the guy,
middle name.
I assume the guy with all the neon green lights is him.
Yeah. In fact, here is a handout.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. He looks
He looks
dope
so
as shit.
Good. He looks so good.
That's so fucking Kefkin.
He looks like a Power Ranger.
He
No
looks
offense.
Absolutely. First off, Shad is
mean-
1000% right. These absolutely do look like the vibe Power Rangers.
I have to say, the green orb really gives it away.
Kefkin
Oh,
has
that's
the
right, he
staff.
was
I don't know
holding-
what you're talking about.
His staff has a green orb on the end.
he just, it's just the light bulb and screw
Come on,
noise.
come on, please, put
Traded
up
his-
the Kefkin handout.
Yeah, I would
The-
argue this character design takes inspiration from both Power Rangers and Kamen Rider.
This
was mostly
the
inspired by Daft Punk.
Kevkin traded his staff for turntables.
I am just saying, Seren has literally never been both so amazed, but also so overstimulated in her life. I think she is probably frozen in place right now. She has seen nothing like this before. She is drowning. Someone give her a tablet, quick.
Called him. Pats her on the back. Keep moving. You're
Guys,
good.
I really don't want to get
I have to not just sit here and
Hold on
vibe to the own
I hold on to your
soundtrack.
arm.
Are you drinking water? Are you okay? Do you need me to call you a cab?
Do you need some gum?
For lack of a better term.
Do you
The
want a breath mint? Do you gotta go pee? You want to go to the bathroom?
Seren is doing the goth dancing as she walks.
Breathman.
We'll see if we can try to catch him between sets. So, looks like we might have a while before he takes a break. Guess we just spend time until now, try to lay low.
Why lay low?
Can I make a perception check, please?
Certainly.
I am trying to notice. Okay, so I'll tell you what I'm looking for. You can tell me what to roll. I am trying to see if anybody is paying particular attention to us since we've walked in here. Or is there any like notable characters? Are there guards with like guns or crossbows or something like in the high rises?
Yeah, give me a
things like that.
perception check.
Okay. I saw something on TikTok that you should not ask for a specific check. You should tell the DM what you're looking for, and they'll tell you your check.
I did actually. I saw the same one. I know the one you're talking about.
I know this shit. I'm vibing.
It's really dark, and if it wasn't for the strobes, you'd be able to make out anything specific. You look up into the rafters, and all you see are these like rotating light beam poles, and these emitters that seem to be spitting out this like falling glitter. But other than that, it's just
Can
too
I-
dark down on the actual dance floor to see
Can
anything.
I try to roll for that?
Yeah, I
Why
want.
roll when Seren has it on her passive? Successfully already.
I don't know what you're talking about. What are you looking for, Shan? I want to make sure I'm not doing the same thing.
I have to use the restroom. So sorry.
Are there any like specific people maybe around the Master of the Rave, or is everyone just kind of like vibing?
You do see a couple individuals seem to be like near the front. They seem to be dressed in excessively aggressive clothing, similar to the Master of the Rave himself. But they seem to be having as good a time, if not better, than the Master himself.
I would like to keep an eagle eye on not Kefkin himself. I keep an eye on the Master vibes in this court, and I want to like watch where he's going, and I want to keep my eyes on him and be able to follow if need be.
Currently, he's standing in one spot, kind of like swaying with the beat.
Oh,
Seems to be like twisting knobs and moving levels. DJing, you know.
I tug on oh my god.
What's their
Oh my
name?
God.
What's their name?
What's their name?
What's their name?
What's their NPC's name? Sypha. I found her.
Yeet.
I tug on Sypha's arm. Back in my home, because we're in a crowd. Back in my home, sometimes we'll do requests to the bards. Can we do requests here as well? Or is that uncouth?
She looks over. How much you got on you?
She pulls out one of her crystal star maps. This interesting enough?
She kind of like shakes her head. Don't worry, I'll cover you. What do you want to request? We gotta make it up to the front.
What's the most popular song of this area?
Oh. I think I know what you're planning.
Give me the name. He's gonna get a request from some friends, if it's him.
Song's called... Nah. Me looking through the songs I have downloaded. Which one do I want to use?
Which one do you want to use?
I'm like, which one's my favorite? Because I like this one.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. I got it.
All right, so I'm gonna grab her hand. I'm gonna like hook arms with her, and I'm gonna start dragging her towards Kefkin.
That is a
Not Captain.
deep dive into the
Yep.
middle of the floor.
Yep. Actually,
is-
can I grab Merric too?
Merric, were you okay with being pulled? Give me a strength
No.
contest.
Merric, we are very
No worries, just Ryan.
Give me a strength
We are
contest.
very small in this crowd. Can you help us break through? Because I'm 5'5", and I think Sypha's smaller. And
So am I
this
doing
is
a strength save or a strength check?
Contesting strength checks with Seren.
Oh my god, we're both equally as bad. Oh no. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Okay, hold on.
Here comes a nat 20.
The dice don't
Call
lie.
it.
No, here comes a 19 minus. I'm sorry. Here comes a. Oh yeah, and that 20 would still be a 19. Seren's minus 1 strength.
We're on an ad break right now. FYI.
I'd give it to her, honestly.
That'll be my luck.
My character sheet's frozen.
You're good. We're on an ad break.
That's good. Thank God. Yay! Everybody
I
who's
just about to,
here
I
is
was
subscribed.
I was muted and you just see my head there. No.
I was just.
It was really funny. Merric, I need your help.
Motherfucker!
You gotta understand, Merric right now,
He's probably overstimulated as fuck too.
he's in immense amount of pain because his nose is just burning constantly.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a little better indoors. Now the smell of like smoke and fumes has kind of been replaced with just alcohol.
Smells so much booze.
We're back.
Just like there were people doing
I'm waiting to
rails
see if
and-
Dani's character sheet starts working. I want to see if she beats me because if she beats me, I could just imagine America like, no, I'm staying here. I'm not going.
You said
And
you
try
said,
to-
you said a strength save or
Strength check.
Strength check. You gotta beat an 18.
Gotta be 19.
19, I'm sorry.
Hey, listen, you can wheel a woe at
That wouldn't actually work because I have a -2.
Oh my god, she can't actually beat you.
Nope, I almost do though.
You grab Merric by the wrist and he does
Oh,
not
fuck,
move.
you have a never mind.
I have a -2 of a 6.
She asked me to dump her strength even lower.
Mate.
Because I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm here for live or die, baby.
She'll
Live or
regret
die.
that. You ever watch the first Dragon Ball Broly movie?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't hear the music anymore. How do I restart it?
I got you, babe.
Thank you. Whatchamacallit? If Merric's not going to come with her, then she's gonna like wave him off because she don't got time for this. And grab someone who maybe is more willing, and she's gonna grab the shield himself and start like shoving him through face first through the crowds. That way she can
Have a
start.
fucking nickname.
Shield guy. Yeah, it's Shield guy.
She's like, we need to get through Cauldon. Come on, get us through. She's gonna like have Cauldon and use him to get us through the crowd.
Farrah, Merric,
actually pull-
Malgon, what are you doing?
Yeah. She don't got
Staying
time
together.
to wait.
Sideline dancing.
Hell yeah. You're just
Yeah, basically.
So not following Sypha, Seren, and Cauldon.
No. I like listening to the song. Don't you? You know, you never split the party.
Never split the party.
This
Are you
was
splitting the party
so
right now?
fun.
Yeah, of course.
Yep.
It's like a conga line.
What about you, Merric? Are you staying in relatively one spot?
I stay where Malgon and Merric are.
I
When
need
they
three-
leave, though, I'm gonna
Provided.
ask, "What's a Kefkin?"
I'm gonna as you like, initiate the conversation. I need the three of you to make a vibe check.
The vibe
Wait.
check.
Who?
The three of them that stayed behind.
Oh.
Oh no.
Are they within 10 feet of me?
No, not anymore.
No.
Oh no.
Or Sypha?
Or Sypha. Oh,
Ah, fuck! I forgot to hit advantage.
okay.
Here we go.
Oh no.
So, Malgon, as you say, what's a Kefkin? Merric. A woman holding like a plate of drinks walks up to you and slides it over to you and says, "On the house, big guy." And for some reason, you're just like, "Gee, Thanks. Yeah, I was kind of thirsty. And you start, imbibing it. And then you start to, loosen up just a little bit. And then you hear your good friend Malgon ask you, what's a Kefkin? And you're like, oh, of course. Farrah. As you're watching your friends press deeper into the crowd, you just kind of marveled at how lively this place is. You haven't felt like you've had a chance to relax in a couple of weeks, ever since, Ravnica, but you feel like you could let loose here, have a real good time. And, relax. You sit in one of the bar stools, take a seat with your good friend Merric and Malgon, and just kind of, put your legs up. You listen to the music, nodding along. Malgon, the only thing in your mind is curiosity. As you see your friend Merric kind of working his way through one of the cocktails.
You're muted.
Wait, don't I have advantage with Inscrutable with my Divine Blessing?
Against detection, not control.
Fuck!
For the duration, you two are considered charmed and cannot act hostilely towards anyone at this current moment.
Great.
Okay, Malgon's already vibing.
Malgon's
He doesn't
already
even-
vibing.
He's dancing. He's dancing the night away. He has hammer pants on, you guys. So
Malgon
he's
has
it's
become the
easy,
designated
it's
driver.
breezy, and he's vibing.
I'm about to say, he's already the dancer of this group. So actually, Malgon's probably got some moves. Large enough to attract a crowd, per se.
Large enough to attract a crowd. A roll for performance. Are you gonna roll in your head? Can he spin on his head? Can he do that?
I don't know, he can try. You know what? Fuck.
I believe
So,
first
do
you
you want
asked,
me to roll performance?
asked, what's a Kefkin, real quick.
Oh yeah. Are they just ignoring me?
No, they definitely heard you. And they do like you. In fact,
What's
they
a
like a
Kefkin?
lot of things right now.
So Merric looks at Malcolm and goes Kefkin was, and still is, a friend and one of the other 9 Titans that helped us with Tulash.
Okay.
The man's very, what's the word?
Introverted?
No. Oh, he's introverted. That's definitely 100%.
That's cool.
Um,
That's cool.
He's a spell slinger like you.
Oh. I'm looking forward to meeting him then.
Hopefully it's on good terms, because nothing against him, but the man's arrogance will do him in.
Hmm. Feels like we know a lot of arrogant people.
You attract a crowd. You attract a type.
We do.
He's doing the dice rolling too much. It's his only
Speaking
move.
of attracting people, I think I'm gonna start dancing.
Satisfied, you stand up from the table, and you make your way to the dance floor. Meanwhile, going through the dance floor, the other two of you, with Sypha.
Left fuck.
For the moment, the two of you are relatively suppressed from the vibe. You're just basically focusing on pushing through people, trying to get to the front. It is a thick, dark mass of people, lots of hands waving, lots of people jumping. It's difficult to move through.
Excuse me. Woo! Yeah!
Seren is doing her best to bob and weave through it. Like when you're at a concert or you're in any crowded space and you're trying to just get to your destination, you're weaving around people. And I have Sypha's arm, I have her locked in my arm. That way we don't get separated as I'm pulling her through while holding on to Cauldon and pushing him forward.
You don't have to push me forward. I know what you're doing by this point.
Yeah.
So Cauldon just starts moving
she's
through the
just gonna
crowd.
hold on to you then. You're the tray.
You
I
notice
have a
that-
question for him. Get us over there.
If somebody gets in my way, I don't let it be seen, but I just activate my shield enough to push them out the way and then close it back up and just ooh.
No one seems to mind.
Whatchamacallit?
Until someone says, open the pit!
Oh god. Wait, are you serious?
No. Not that kind of plane.
I was about to regret the 6 strength for a second.
Once,
The mosh pit.
It's a little did she know she had fucked up.
little did you know, she had opened the pit. Like, maybe if we ever go to a plane inspired by metal,
That'd be fun.
the main villain will be Tezzeret, and you will beat his ass, because I hate that fucker.
How close are we getting up to him?
You're about, like, most of the way there, close to the front. Where you see, like, as you, like, press through the crowd, you see one of, I guess, the uniformed backup DJs kind of, like, nods over to you. In a similar but differently styled helmet than the Master of Vibes.
I'm gonna give the little thing that I've seen other elves do. I'm just gonna go, and I'm going to like, and then just kind of like lose eye contact. That way he doesn't focus on me for very long. And I want to go with everybody and get up to the bottom of his stage. That way we can request up a song.
You're able to reach there relatively easily, but as you're like most of the way there, you're stopped by someone. Someone like or as you're like walking through the group, someone kind of like, you know, impedes your path with a sort of type of glance that you're unfamiliar with, and says, "Hey, I'm really digging what you got going on. How about you and me over there?"
She kind of looks at him and kind of like tilts her head.
Sorry, just the from Jasper. Can I tell
You
that
do
this guy
hear
is
this.
clearly hitting on Seren?
For you, it's obvious. You're
Okay.
like, you know exactly what's going on.
Cauldon has done this at 1,000 timelines, including this one.
She kind of looks at him and then she looks up to the stand and then looks back at him and looks him up and down and gives a smile. Maybe later. That sounds fun. Gotta go. And she's gonna try to like shove past this guy, giving him like a little shoulder.
Cauldon, as you walk past him, you see him. He's about to like say something else with a reaching hand.
Cauldon says, "Hey babe, wait up," and just keeps pushing onward with Sypha in tow as well.
Seren, with your passive perception 20, when you see the last thing you see as you like escape this encounter is Sypha just kind of like staring at this person menacingly.
Menacingly?
I look at Sypha. Who was that?
Nobody.
Okay, good. Do not drink him, please.
Drink him.
Not my type.
It's a thing. Also, sorry about the whole babe thing. I didn't know what else to do.
It's fine. I'm more confused of
What's a babe?
I'm more confused on why you would refer to me as a child in an adult nightclub. But like it worked. Whatever custom it is, it worked. Call me a babe whenever you need be. Now, let's.
Cauldon throws his arm around Seren, leans in and goes, "On some planes, it's a term of endearment for somebody you love. Just keep moving. He was flirting with you. He was trying to don't worry about it. Just keep moving."
Trying to
Cauldon.
trying to what?
The funny
Was he trying to
the funny
kill
part
me?
is
She you see her grab her side, which looks like it's just a pocket on her outfit, on her disguise, but you know what's like hidden in there. Is he trying to kill me? Is he trying to kill you? Do we need to kill him first?
Cauldon and Seren are technically speaking the two oldest people of the group, because Cauldon's now like 3,200 years old.
Cumulatively,
and he just
physically,
goes,
however.
Yes, physically I look like I'm like, I think we said he's 35 physically. He goes, he was
president.
trying to slip into your dungeon.
I don't have a dungeon.
You gotta remember, Seren is naive as fuck.
Internally Cauldon screaming on his brain though.
Cauldon,
She's so innocent.
Cauldon, you're being confusing. Talk plainly.
He was trying to have relations with you in a
Oh,
bedroom.
he's trying to fuck.
Why do you know that?
I am over 120 years old. Do you not know that fucking this slide into my dungeon? What is that? Why are you speaking like that? Just say, if he was trying to court somebody, trying to fuck somebody, just say that. We're adults here.
Because marching now.
Ew. She is gonna march forward, but she's gonna look back at the elf again and look him up and down and be like, nothing compared to him, and it's going to keep going.
God damn it. Sorry, avatars, damn it.
By the avatars.
Uh,
I think I finally figured out where that like doesn't fucks wants
No,
to fuck
Cauldon
the
does.
alignment sheet goes.
Cauldon does, or at least he would. He just doesn't know how to say that to Seren. When she says that, he goes, I view her in a completely different light now, and it's not a good one.
Seren just speaks differently than you guys. She is an adult.
I'm an adult. That's
He
not
was
my
trying to
dad.
make
That's a
relations with
cell
you.
phone.
Fuck. He was trying to fuck. I
Oh my
imagine
God.
Cauldon just goes,
Man, it's people don't. Seren's not used to people fawning over her like this. So there was a little. She's a one man kind of gal.
I was about to say, Cauldon's got a charisma modifier of 3, and we have mentioned that he's now pretty boy Cauldon.
Yeah,
Am I getting looks?
definitely.
I'm a 6 foot tall.
Definitely.
I would say
But-
I'm a 6 foot tall built dude.
Mostly from individuals you may not be interested in.
Oh, the bouncers are looking at me.
No.
No.
Oh, Cauldon's Demi. Absolutely, he would absolutely be okay with that.
It's hungrier than you
Have you ever seen?
would be comfortable
no.
with.
Have you ever seen a really, 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 really dried out twink who saw a bear for the first time in like 3 months?
This is an entire club of a majorly like 5'2" elf men.
They just, honey, I
Oh
am
my
surprised
God.
I got any attention.
Oh
They're
my
just-
god, I
they're
must be the tallest drink of water in this building.
They're just not. They're
Next
just,
to Merric.
they're just not gonna make the first move. You know.
That's how they are. You got to make the first move
Oh,
first.
Malgon's same height. Or are you 5'2"?
I think Malgon might actually be a whole new type that they've been like, oh my god, because a bear in the middle of the room. An otter? You're muted, Darnus. This
I
entire
am
time.
4'8". They're only like a half foot taller than me. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Get to
I'm gonna
it.
disco tap.
So actually, the entire alignment chart changes, and it's now to the fucks, maybe fucks, definitely fucks to wants to fuck.
It's yeah.
We don't have an alignment chart.
Yeah, I need to. I'm gonna post it on Twitter later. The knows what fucking is, doesn't know what fucking is, fucks.
We have a color.
Cauldon has been in like 1,000 relationships now.
Yeah, but like you know, what's your disposition?
One of his variants had to be a playboy. Had to.
Look at his character. Of course he's a playboy. Look at him. Look at the
Actually-
eyes that Hero Forge is given.
Chef Cauldon and Playboy Cauldon, same person.
You know, the way at a woman's heart is the stomach. Chef Cauldon was the best Cauldon.
He
Archetypically.
was the most.
We're getting off track.
We are.
Nah,
Sorry.
there is no track.
This is RP session, baby. But I want to go and I want to request a new song from the DJ.
All right, you're eventually able to get there, and the DJ does like nod you over as you approach. Sypha pulls out what seems to be like some sort of folded paper from like a shoulder pocket she has, and she slides it over to him.
What's the name of the song? Cause Seren wants to tell him the name of the song and who it's from.
Song's called "What You Want."
What you want?
What you want?
As soon as Seren sees his mask kind of turn towards her and Sypha, when Sypha's pushing the money over, she's gonna look up at him and give like a wave, a wink, and say, Seren and the Titans would really prefer to hear. What was the name of the song?
What you want.
What you want, please. It's for a friend. We're hoping he'll come back out tonight.
Gives you a thumbs up.
Do we see the
do
master?
an insight check?
Yeah, go ahead and roll insight. And what was your question, Will? Well, that
Do we
insight's
see the
being rolled?
master of Raves from where we're at?
Oh yeah, he's visible from all angles. Elevated on the platform.
How far up is he?
From where you're standing at like the front of the dance floor, a good like 10 feet up.
Do I need to be wielding the paradox perfected to summon the echo?
Yes.
Damn it, okay. I want to get above him.
I want to give him our names and the message, and I want to see if there's any body reaction from the Master of Vibes.
So you see your message begin to be relayed. The person you slipped the money to seems to pull out this sort of tablet and seems to like type something down, and then he flicks his finger away, and this arcane flash seems to like beam up to the console the Master of Vibes is at. After a few moments, you see his head like sort of like tilt in like recognition, and then he shouts out, "Next song's a request from the Titans." And then he begins to he seems to pull out a disc, and then he flips it, and then the song changes.
Was that too modified for us to be able to make out if that was Kevkin's voice?
That's for your
shit.
decision.
I would like to try a perception check to
Yeah,
discern it a bit better.
same, because I'm actively trying to figure out if that's Kefkin.
Got it. Go ahead.
Would that be perception or would that be insight?
Insight.
Cauldon is not rolling well tonight. Also, my picture's broken.
Are you sure it's insight? That doesn't quite make sense.
It feels more accurate than perception
Oh wait, do you want me to re-roll? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
because it's based on the wisdom stat. Well,
I
then again,
mean-
so is perception, but like.
Oh, thank you for getting him muted.
Insight and perception are both based off the wisdom stat. Insight would be a 12. Perception would be a 23. I don't know which one, what
Could
really
or
you go
have
with.
the same proficiency in both.
Can I use my telepathy powers?
Oh shit!
You're quite a range away.
She can do it for up to a
Mine
mile.
goes
Oh, shoot! Right.
Can I still see
Yeah.
them?
Yeah, and you see him right in the middle there. He's like right up, and you know that we all think it's Kefkin.
You
Can
see the
I-
master, but you don't see your friends down on the dance floor.
No, I only want to see him.
It's the only one you can see. He just whipped out the hardest track since '92.
Can I want to whisper to him, like, do you know the Titans?
You seem to get like this sort of like pressing your hand through a thick sort of material as you try to form this connection. Question: does the psychic need to be on a willing creature?
Muted,
They don't
honey.
have to make a check or anything. Hold on. You
Damn, this
establish
track goes super
telepathic
hard.
communication between yourself and others for quiet infiltration. As an action, choose one or more creatures you can see up to a number of creatures equal to your proficiency
Oh,
bonus.
so it's just anyone. Okay.
Then roll a energy die. For a number of hours equal to the number of roll, the chosen creatures can speak telepathically with you. And with them, to send or receive messages, no action required. You and the other creature must be within 1 mile of each other.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's just he opens up the telenav in their
Yeah.
ear that he can't turn off. He can't read his brain, but he can talk to him.
Fair enough.
Get
The
it!
music just fucking stops.
Screech!
There is a moment where the music skips for a second, and then he, like, somehow, Farrah, he looks directly at you for a moment.
Oh god, he psyched you out.
Am I sitting down at like a table?
Yeah, relaxing.
I cross my legs, I lean over to the table, and I wink.
Oh no.
Yes!
She caught the vibe.
She's lost the vibe.
Apparently that elf's not the only person trying to get some.
Lucia was way too horny. I should have thought better.
What was he too horny?
Yes.
Oh, Lucia. Yeah.
Turns out that not Sypha, fucking Farrah has a type for nerds.
It's just like it's sending a message.
So as the song begins to play, Malgon, you finally make your way to a danceable place. Give me a performance check.
Absolutely.
I'm
Do I
so-
get advantage because no one can see me?
Everyone can see you potentially.
You're glowing. Your tattoos
That
are
is
glowing, babe.
my skin glows.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Who needs it? Non-natural. 30-20. Let's go.
Dirty 20. So, you enter onto the dance floor asking people, like, you know, just trying to, like, get some room. And, you know, the guy's next to you's like, alright, let's see what you got, let's see what you got. And, like, you know, you point at a person, he points back at you. And you initiate sort of this dance-off of sorts. This guy's got some killer moves with a couple of flips. He slides towards you at one point before kicking himself off the ground, and you're like, weak shit. How do you want to do this?
Kill him.
Wait.
Wait, what?
End this whole man's career.
I personally, Sean, know nothing about dancing,
Do your best.
so I'd prefer you to describe what you prefer,
Alright.
because I'm lost.
Before becoming a blade dancer, one must
You should
perfect
honest.
mastery of the body.
I'm a
Can
blade singer. Excuse you.
By blade singer. What did I say? Blade dancer?
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
it's basically the same
Semantics.
thing. Performance-based blading.
Performance blading. You did need to know how to dance before you added the blade to the mixture of that sort of thing. And a lot of it translates over to how these people dance. It's a lot of arcing movements, a lot of feet in the air, a lot of flipping over yourself. And for someone of your stature and someone of your build, you do get a lot of air. You end the as you end the dance, you jump backwards into the crowd, and you are now crowd surfing across the way.
Oh yeah.
And we see this.
Farrah and Merric do, and you were just sitting there, the only thought in your head being, this Malgon guy's fucking awesome.
Thank you.
You hear a ruckus coming from the center of the dance floor. You turn and and then in a few moments after that, you see Malgon in neon blue crowd surfing. She's feeding the cat real quick.
As one does.
Once this sort of song concludes, you see the Master of Raves kind of like wave up a hand, and then he sinks below stage from some sort of lift. And you see as he sinks below stage, a couple of his entourage back up and fill in the spot to keep the party going.
Okay. He's getting down. I get it.
Jungle Boogie. Get down, get down. That sounded like Hi-Fi Rush.
I'm gonna play this one now.
Oh.
But the
That sounds
Master
like
of
me on my
Raves
car.
has disappeared.
Not cool. us closer to the dance floor, what do we see?
Oh yeah, easily. You see him like descend
Dope.
into the floor.
Can we
Into the
follow him?
floor?
Can we
Yes.
follow him? Can we jump into the hole again? Hole jumps?
Why don't you bring the whole party for your whole jump?
Sypha turns. He's
How
like, "Now's our moment. Let's go get the others."
How far?
Oh my god.
Okay, how long does the hole stay open?
You actually don't see the mechanism he sinks into, as it's already above you, so getting the angle would be difficult to spot.
Seren
You just know that
is
somehow he magically descends.
Seren is screaming Farah's name in her head because she still thinks maybe that's how it works. That if she calls out loud enough, maybe Farah can hear her and connect her. She's like, Farah, can you hear me? I think
Seren.
we're good. No, she's just thinking very hard. You just
I
see her
know.
kind of spaced out.
Yeah, that's why like Cauldon's like, Seren, Seren, what are you doing?
We have to go chase her. We should go locate our friends, right?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. She's like, I'm running after it.
Meanwhile, while you're making your way back, do you grab Malgon?
I want to see that little dude flip.
I see him crowd surfing, and then just out of nowhere, something grabs him by the scruff of his collar and just takes him off the wave surf, and it's just Cauldon. What are you doing?
I am having fun.
You looked amazing. I bet.
Thank you. I tried.
I actually, as he
And
put you down, he goes,
see.
I literally don't doubt that. Actually,
Don't doubt what.
that you looked amazing.
I did.
I'm sorry.
You're
I didn't
welcome.
see it.
Farrah,
You're welcome.
as your friends are making
I'll do it
their way
again
back,
later.
You hear from, the voice inside you responding to you. Oh, hi, baby. How's it going? How'd you get all the way over here? And it seems to reverberate from your a telepathic response.
Wait, he says what?
Oh, hey, baby. How'd you get all the way over to Lucia? What's going on?
It is Kefkin.
It is,
okay.
and his mannerisms have changed. Oh, that's what's
Oh.
He said, "Hey, baby."
He is
He's
Hey,
apparently
baby.
Australian.
or I was
Can
thinking
I,
also
can
powers.
I, can I
That's
see
also what I
my
was
friends now, or?
You see Merric, but the others are on the way back. Just give me a perception check. See if you can spot them in the crowd.
She said, "Ooh, she's good at that one because she's muted."
Oh,
God fucking damn it! I keep on forgetting.
it's a struggle. It's a learned
I'll
skill.
just be your translator. It's fine.
Can I just point out that she was
We'll be
talking
used to it.
shit and saying that Will wouldn't remember to do it if he was given the
talk
task?
shit, get shit.
So, like,
I'm just eating shit. It's fine.
I'm about to say,
15.
in all fairness, she's not wrong.
fair enough.
You
You can be worse.
You spot Malgon get gripped off of a crowd surf, and then you're able to follow him and the allies back to your group. And you're like, oh, great. You look across the table, and you see Merric has just been going through glass after glass.
Oh no, is he
Ruh-roh.
inebriated?
Oh
And
no.
because Merric, you're like, damn, that first one was real good. Then you order another.
Merrick's a drunk
order
and I'm a
enough.
human lamp.
Merric, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Ah,
Oh no.
If he fails this,
jeez.
I've got it. We're fine. But still,
I mean, the con's not horrible.
Just 5 points of your lay on hands.
Oh, you're
Damn.
fine. You're
Let's
good.
go.
You're about halfway through ordering another one when the rest of the group shows up, and Sypha looks at you with like a, "Are you fucking serious?"
what the hell did you do?
Damn.
There's like 6 glasses in front of him.
Yeah,
Is there any in front of Farrah?
one.
One.
If there's any left over in one of the empty glasses, she's gonna go over and take a sip of it.
As you
You-
walk over to go grab,
I'm sorry.
to-
We're you walked away and it was enticing.
as you go over to grab one of the
No one
half-drunk
lives
glasses,
my sight.
Sypha smacks it out of your hand.
What are you doing? Everyone knows no eating or drinking unless Sypha gives you the go-ahead. We don't know what this could do to us. How do we snap him out of it?
Wow, I actually genuinely forgot about that.
Yeah,
Out of
I bet
character.
you did.
I totally forgot about it. Genuinely.
Wait. Okay. Before we fight about the drink thing, I talked to Kefkin telepathically, and he said
I
something.
forgot you could do that.
The master of the Rave is Keftin. Spoiler alert, it's Keftin.
Okay, good. We confirmed it. Dope. That should be
and
one
he
master
said,
down
He
easy.
said, "Hey, baby, how did you get all the way over here?"
There's no chance he said that. None. No way. I look at
mean,
Sypha.
I'm about to fall in love
He's
with Kefkin.
entranced by the vibe. Of course he's gonna sound like that.
Well, I mean, the vibe doesn't make you do anything you wouldn't already be precluded to, so maybe.
Cauldon does this, and if this were a PG-13 show, it would just be a long beep while everyone else speaks. Ending with the fuck.
What should I speak to him like back?
Tell him that a
Well,
bunch
we're-
of us are here. We want to say hi.
Yeah, tell him we're on our way. We want to see what's going on. If he's truly entranced by the vibe, we don't want to make him think we're going to take him away. Who knows how to make him react?
Should
Tell
I
him-
say babe back?
I don't want to call him a bit.
No.
Well, actually, that's a term of endearment. Maybe you should.
He's under the
I think it's more
trance.
used
To
here.
do it. People just do
I-
it here all the time to random strangers. Why wouldn't you do it to a friend?
Oh,
Absolutely.
you all
I think it'll
give
be
terrible
perfect.
dating advice.
Oh no! I've created
Just
a
help-
monster!
Tell Kefkin that we're here. We'd like to see him because we haven't seen him in so long. Sypha, if you come with us, would he be on to you? And actually, while we're talking, I'd like to cast a spell.
Sure. Which spell?
I cast non-detection.
Targeting?
A 10-foot area radius around us. So basically, if anybody tries divination and scrying magic, they can't see us at all.
Oh.
You all watch Cauldon pull like strings of time, look at something, and then pluck one out, and he just holds it as he talks to the rest of you.
Ooh.
He
So,
gets
like-
two and cuts it and puts it together like an old
With
paper.
okay, so like with Farrah being
It has to be a single creature, a place, or an object.
The place is the 10-foot radius around us.
with Farrah being the detective
Couldn't I do that?
she is.
I know, but it doesn't move with you.
She
Hang on,
would
Joe.
want to respond in a similar language that Kefkin is responding to. So
Yeah,
like,
like, you know.
Yeah, that
Someone
makes
something
sense.
isn't like suspicious.
Yeah,
Okay,
that makes
fair enough.
sense. Do it. Do it.
So Farrah says to Kefkin, "Yeah, hey babe, the whole gang's here, and we want to see you. It's been a bit."
Oh, for real, for real? Yeah, just other end of the hole. Tell the guy Ludovico. It's the password.
Okay. Then I actually use it on Sypha.
Sure thing. She is
You all watched
non-detected.
it. Same thing as I described, but I pull it off of Sypha and I pluck it.
Sure. What's the password?
Ludovico.
Ludovico. All right, you got it. We'll be there in a jiffy.
Do I know what that word means?
To you, it means nothing.
Okay.
Sounds like ludicrous, but like different.
We just show up, we tell the bouncer his thing, and he just goes, Luda! And opens the door.
All right, let's make our way over.
Yes.
Well, Sypha, are they going to be all right now that I forgot about that rule.
Right,
Both
yeah.
Rank, is everything going to be okay? What should we watch out for now? I don't want them hurt.
Sypha is going to spend a few points from her obsidian item, and Merric, Farrah, make another wisdom save with advantage.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Nah, mate.
Wait,
Nah.
I'm now within range.
Yeah, you are. What's the modifier?
It
17.
still it would put
Plus
it to an 8.
9.
Plus 9.
Whoa!
Wait,
It's
what?
plus 3.
Yeah, it just would push it to an 8.
Can I silvery barbs that?
Hold up. Could I dispel this by
Oh.
chance? Silvery Barbs is pretty good. It's probably better.
Yes.
Silvery Barbs is actually a good idea. That's kind of funny, actually.
I get one per long rest.
wait.
And now the rest I use.
She
are
has to use the
going-
lower. She has to use the lower roll though.
Oh?
That's how Silvery Barbs works.
Silvery Barbs is disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah.
You could use another feature that you can use to modify rolls, though.
Your wheel.
Whoa!
I got like a +6, maybe.
Yeah, +6 tops. I mean, it's worth a shot if you're okay with it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, that's how that works. You know, never mind. I am very sorry. I don't got nothing.
Oof.
Could I possibly dispel this?
Yeah, you could cast Dispel Magic on him.
Wait, before you do that, can I try something?
Try what?
Can I use Lay on Hands and remove a condition?
Certainly.
Oh, I
I
thought
don't
lay
think
on
that's
hands
how
only
lay on
give-
hands works.
Lay on hands gives hit points back, right?
Charmed
No,
is a
no.
condition.
Alternatively, you can spend 5 hit points when appearing to cure the target of one disease
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't.
or
know that.
neutralize 1 poison.
Later, you can remove spells, but that's like pretty high level.
Later. By the way, Ryan, what did you take for your 9th level?
I actually went Blood Hunter, so I had this Grim Psychometry.
Hey, LMAO, let's go.
I just haven't had a moment to use it because I wanted to use it right away.
I need you guys to know
You're
real
too
fast.
busy
I
vibing.
can't wait until we fight and I can use Soul Blades.
You guys, I need you to know I'm so sorry to pause to let everybody know this, but I just looked at my character sheet like truly for the first time since I've leveled up, and I realized my my 22 passive perception is now at 20. It was 22 or 23. It's now at 24.
Woo.
Damn. You still can see everything.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know, DM. I can see things harder now.
One
Let's
more
continue
point,
to
and you
hit.
can perceive the 4th wall.
Oh my god.
I'm joking.
I can see when the DM smiles.
6
Seren,
more
you look
points.
up above and God is smiling mischievously.
30 is when you can see the 4th wall.
Yeah, 30 is when you can see the 4th.
No, but
25 is when you can, like...
According to some people, fourth wall shenanigans is not a superpower.
It's not. Well,
Yes, it
unless you're like...
They did a Deadpool.
Regardless.
Yeah.
My Little Pony, there's one of them that can break the 4th wall.
Oh, her
That
name
is
is
a
Pinkie
superpower.
Pie. Remember her name? bitch.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Oh,
don't actually know
God.
anything other than there was a
Death battle.
with her
With
and
her and
Deadpool.
Deadpool. Yeah.
It
You
was
seem like a
amazing.
Rarity fan anyway, so, you know, whatever. Anyway.
Regardless.
Thank you very
Moving
much.
on.
Everyone,
Sorry, I had to.
everyone voices their opinion on their favorite pony in the chat right now.
Nope.
Yeah, so
I know
I say
one,
Sypha, Sypha, you're willing for me to help you out, right?
I could use all the help I get, that's why I brought you.
I go, then I'm gonna do something that I just found out I can do. Cast spells.
Since when?
So anyway, I like the idea. Cauldon's time powers have always been like quote unquote spells, but they've never actually been spells. Cauldon channels mana to actually do what he does. And he goes, I'm just making sure nobody can detect you. And he pulls like the strings of time and he plucks one. And he goes, that'll set itself back in a little bit, I hope.
Hopefully. Farrah. As you seem to be like shaken awake by Sypha's magic, and it shakes you from this sort of good mood you were in. And for a moment, you're like, "Oh, what the hell was I doing?" But
Oh,
you are no longer charmed.
good.
Merric, however, is unmovable and refuses to have his vibes harshed.
Dispel. I'm gonna cast Harsh Vibe.
You cast a spell. Right, you spend the spell slot, and he is back to his senses.
How does the beer taste now that he's out? He's back in
Oh no,
senses?
it was still tasty. Just, he's not like, super into it anymore. You can go back to work.
How do you guys feel?
I don't want to talk about it.
Bad.
It's
better?
like you it's like you it's the feeling that you get when you're too hot to wear a jacket, so you take off the jacket, but then it's suddenly too cold. It's like a fucking come on, man.
That is actually the true most disappointment about.
Okay.
But you prefer the no jacket because the other one was way too balmy. But yeah,
You do the whole side door thing.
you head over to the side door. You see another one of those bouncers. He asks, "What's the password?"
I believe that's Shan.
Yeah.
I don't remember. It's
Lu-
Luda.
Ludovic.
Ludovitos.
Ludovico.
Vico.
Ludovico.
Vico. I don't know why I'm adding an R.
Ludovico.
Yes, it's a reference to an Italian pianist. Anyway,
Thank you.
the guy nods, and then he opens the door for you guys, and you're able to make your way backstage. It's slightly brighter out here as the entire hallway is lit with this sort of green edge lighting. So you make your way down. You hear a noise from the back of the room, this green lit room. You see an individual seems to be like floating in midair, kind of like meditating.
Is it Kefkin?
It's the master of vibes. He seems to be like in this meditative posture, levitating about 5 feet off the ground.
Did you just say Master of Vibe?
Master of raves.
I'm going to kind of like look up at him. Kefkin.
Yeah, as you approach, she turns and says, "Yeah, you were the last people I was expecting to show up here. How's it going, friends?" He takes off the helmet, and to reveal,
You tell me he's hotter.
Oh God.
It's Kefkin.
Oh,
when he's
look at
confident.
that!
Oh, my heart.
Smash.
Nice eye
Oh
tat.
my God, smash. It's
Nice eye tat.
Hey, look at his orbs on his staff. You were right.
It's actually not a tat. He just got punched in the face.
Oh, it wasn't by me. Damn, I missed my chance.
"Oh boy."
With my 24 perception, do I notice his eyes being pink?
You all notice his eyes being pink when they are normally a shade of green.
Dope. Okay. Oh, he's lost in this sauce.
You know, I
That
knew
he
Sypha
is.
was here. What's going on, guys? Came to watch the show. Super appreciate it. Last song was from you, right? The Titans. I think I got that reference.
yeah, it was us.
So, how
How
have
you
things
been?
been? Oh, me? I've been great. Got into this plane, was originally hanging with Sypha doing something, and, you know, then was walking the streets, met this guy, real good talker, and then you said, you know, we're short on positions for Vibe Masters, and you look like you're the partner. I was like, well, why not? Might as well. And now, apparently, I find out that, you know, mixing beat, music, rhythm, it's a lot like casting spells, if you think about it. And just like magic is central to a person's spirit, music itself is central to a person's spirit. And like some of the first creations of any plane on any history is rhythm of some sort, to tell story, to entertain, recreationalism. And I thought, why not?
So you going down the rabbit hole then?
Seren's
I'm
going
quite good at it,
to.
actually.
Wait, what's a rabbit hole?
When you say
Seren-
this guy that approached you, sorry, go ahead, Danny.
No, you ask your question first. Seren's going to start rifling in her bag and looking through her star maps and pulls one out and approaches while you talk to him.
I look at him and I'm like, hey, a long time no see. I look different. I know. We're fine. We're good. We're Gucci.
So you guys got yourself some new fashion. Lucia has a way of doing that to a person. You kind of adapt to the place. It welcomes you.
Yeah. Yeah. So what happened after Tulash?
Oh, after Tulosh, I was doing some boring research, and then I went to go find Sypha to talk to her about the things she found. After that, we led back here, and then, you know, Bob's your uncle. She left to go find you guys. I did some more reading, and then, well, it's all a bit fuzzy after that. Doesn't
The guy you met that said you were perfect for the job. What was he like? Cauldon's trying to gauge if this guy matches the master of ceremonies.
Tall, wearing lots of leather, conventionally attractive.
Does
Merric
this?
look-
I
I'm about to say Merric looks
I look at
Sypha.
Sypha.
Yeah, I think Merric and Cauldon are on the same path here. We just look at her like, "Does she ring
Yeah,
any
I
bells?"
look at her too.
I mean, it could be. Could be, probably is. The dim bastard loves when he can get new people into the vibe.
Seren's going to twist her ring and turn off her disguise as she approaches. And she's going to take out one of her star maps, the star maps that she made of the Moon's family's home. Hefkin, we've been so many new places. I have a gift for you. And she's going to reach out and take his hands and give him the star map.
I don't think he's gonna care for it.
He like raises it up to like the nearest light.
When their
This is-
hands touch, she's going to cast Dispel Magic at 4th level.
Oh,
I was thinking of doing the same thing.
You
You're so
motherfuckers.
great, Kefkin. You remember our adventures, right? And she's gonna look into his eyes as she casts a spell into him. Do you remember yourself, Kefkin?
As you cast the spell before he can react, he like shakes his head for a moment. Yeah, I think I'll remember.
Are you here?
Give me an insight check.
Boop it
As
up.
like he
May I also take that, please?
clenches his jaw.
he's here, but he's not fully here.
Jasper, may I also take that?
Go ahead.
Obviously, that was not Merric saying that, because that was not his voice I used.
22.
19.
You both
Ta-
get
you,
this.
you can take it as well, Farrah.
As he as he carefully considers his next words, you get this deep sense of ire from him. You know, just talking was fine.
Do you truly believe that, though?
Fine. What do you all need from me?
With my insight roll, do I get the sense, and casting my spell, do I get the sense the spell went through and he is genuine?
His eyes are green now.
No need to take it out on us, friend.
Yes, because always people need me to be around. Of course. What do you need?
Need for you to drop the attitude for a split moment, because our friends told you had disappeared and they were worried. We were worried. If you want to take off, that's okay, but you can't be angry when we come up looking for you.
Clearly I was fine.
Were you?
Yes, I'm having the best time of my life that I've ever had in over 4,000 years.
Did you know you were charmed when it happened? Did you give you your
me
consent
too,
before
I
he
was just-
charmed you?
Did I know?
Or did you just fall to the pleasures?
Did I know? Of course I knew what dangers this place had.
But did you know you were charmed?
Of course I did.
And you just let it happen.
Sometimes we make choices we don't understand. Kefkin's allowed to make mistakes just like anybody else.
It wasn't a mistake, Cauldon.
What the
Kefkin's allowed
mistake
to make
is...
choices just like anyone else.
No. He is allowed to be selfish for his own reasons, and that is fine. And she looks back up to him. But do you understand the people that you are helping are keeping an entire plane under charm?
And what's the problem with that?
Problem with that is not everybody wishes to feel as free as you do.
I beg to differ. Everyone I've met since I've come here has been giving me the best of relations. There's no crime here. There's no evil. There's no suffering. This is the one plane I've ever been to in my travels that
No.
doesn't have need of saving.
But the worst crime that you can commit is to turn your back on Sypha.
I don't think I forgot. Yes, you needed help cleaning up the mess you made. The skull in your head.
Merric actually looks at Sypha and goes like, he knows.
Yeah, I told him as much as you know.
Of course.
I called in immediately. With what Merric says, Cauldon goes,
So she has something similar to what you have. Well, hers is a
Yes.
skull, while yours is the heart.
Correct.
Does anybody else have pieces like you, too?
Sypha kind of looks at you, Merric, with a sort of like, yeah, no, we telling him, or
Merric just looks at you and just nods.
Okay.
All right. Gather
can
up. Story
unpack
time,
that.
people.
Oh, I thought you were just saying yes, and Cauldon was gonna be like, we can have story time later. But
If
if
you
you're gonna
like-
tell, yeah, go ahead.
No, if we have more pressing engagements, we can have a chat about this later.
yes, I've already heard it all before.
Regardless, Kefkin, I'm saying this as I considered us at least more than associates,
What did you consider us?
allies at the very least.
An actual friend, for that matter, as well.
And regardless, whether it's not friendship, even allyship, it is my duty to let you know. You must leave this post. You must stop what you're doing, because we are here to free this plane. And you are our ally. We consider you a friend. And we do not want to rip you down with all of this.
Friend, right, yes. You know, I haven't gone to see my friends in quite a long time. I had to abandon them the last time I saved a plane from destruction. I don't talk about my past very often because it's painful. I didn't let myself get surrendered to this place because it was painful. I have been through a lot. I have abandoned everything I ever knew to be the hero that I never was destined to be. And this is the first place, the only place in the multiverse where I feel like the weight of the universe isn't crushing me down. And you
Merric
want to
walks
just
forward.
walk in and thrust me back into it.
Merric walks forward, literally grabs Kefkin by the scruff and lifts him up.
Seren steps to the side.
And Merric basically just goes off. He's like, you think you suffered? I can't even remember where I'm from. I have lost everything, and I've become a monster because of it. So don't come crying to me just because you think Destiny screwed you over.
Destiny screwed you over too.
And I choose to make it better, not run away.
Everyone, please calm down.
This is a calm.
This
civil-
doesn't pass the vibe check.
Oh, Merric does not want to be in.
Seren killed the vibes.
I look at Kefkin, and I say,
I do let him go.
yeah, if Merric lets him go, Cauldon would eventually like to say, he goes,
I understand where you're coming from. We kicked you out of that. We brought you out of that trance, not because you have to help us, but because we needed to allow other people to make that choice. You got to make a choice, but some of these people didn't. And that's not fair to them.
Based on what you see
If-
from me, what do you think they would choose? Hardship?
I don't know. I don't know. And honestly, I could live another 1,000 years and I would still not know everyone's choice. But the important part is they get that choice. You do not have to help us, and you do not have to give up the Master of Rave's position until after we leave. We are only asking for the time to allow these people to have their choice. Think about it. If people kept drinking day after day after day, eventually their physical health does become an issue. These people are committing atrocities to themselves that they don't know they're doing. We are not asking you don't actually even need to help us the rest of the way. We're just asking you to stand down so we can break this to allow people their choice.
I mean,
would you like a persuasion check on that one?
Sure.
Guess what? Cauldon's actually good at this.
Sure. Here it comes. Let's go.
15. Cauldon gets a +7.
We don't mean to be harsh. But I, for one, don't want to see you fall. Fall to your own sadness and make us the one that has to take you down. Please step down. Please.
Seren, I think the thing he was trying to tell us is he wasn't sad.
I can't do that. What I can do... What exactly is your plan anyway?
I
Talk
believe it's
everyone into... what?
master ceremonies. We
Of
need to
course.
take him down.
Take him down, the entire
Technically,
tower goes with him.
I taking what Kefkin says into mind, Cauldon looks at Sypha and says,
Is there a way we can take down just the master of ceremonies?
He'll have the ability of the other 4. Their power flowing into him. They're the people under their protection. Their revelry channeled through them into him.
He's only as strong as the people supporting him. Got it.
Like an empath at a long range. Love for him is his power.
Kind of like a god.
Unfortunately.
Everyone hearing their god concepts. Getting tired of it.
Same. And I tried to be one.
I look at Kefkin and go, look,
Long story. Really long story.
I'm sure it is. And I'd love to hear it. But I do have a next set to play.
Seren's gonna brace herself. What do you mean you can't stop?
If I'm not the one who's the master of vibes, the master of raves, someone else will be.
How do we stop it from happening?
You stop the one person who chooses the masters. It all leads back to him. To Kelvos.
So we don't actually need to kill the 4 other masters.
If you can, I suppose, talk them down from, vast power and magical energies, sure. If you can convince them that a life of suffering would be superior to this, then you'll be my guest.
Okay. What can you do? Could you, give up the power for a hot second when we end up going up against him? And just for now play it off like nothing happened?
I'll make you a deal. You make it that far. If you can take out the other 3, I'll see that the powers that be are on your side, and I will concede.
Sight check.
Go ahead.
$16.
He believes he is being honest. You believe that he is being honest.
You powering everything, will it make the others stronger when we go against them?
Not the others, just him.
How do we know that you won't become charmed again and stand with him against us if you stay here?
As frustrating as this is, I'd rather not fight you if I don't have to.
Then you should leave this spot.
But
Even if
he's
someone else has to take up the mantle, I'd rather not fight our friend. If he becomes charmed again, I don't want to hurt you like that.
the problem is Kefkin's right. The best spot, the best chance we have is to make 4 breakaway legs to a table and then smash the table and hope all 4 legs do actually break away. I, for one, think that because of everything we've been through, we trust him. He's earned that much. At least for me, you have. I just like, I'm like, I just don't want to fight the giant dude. He's gonna kick my ass, isn't he? Kevkin, there's one thing you could do to help us.
Yeah.
Any extra information on the other masters would be phenomenal. Or even like a word to help us infiltrate where they are.
You can find.
And as a promise. Sorry, go ahead.
You can find Plex, the Master of Curio, at their gala. It's the one with the big blue beam in the sky on the other side of town, the west side. They should be holding a gala soon for their newest curios, I think. I wasn't planning on going. But if you want to get close to them, that's where they'll be.
Hope you're all ready to go to a ball.
I'm always ready to go to a ball.
What's a ball?
Like a fancy event.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. Fancy?
I
I
don't think
don't-
you'll be out of place.
I'm about to say, I think the way we're dressed now is fine, right?
Amongst artists and patriarchs, everyone's welcome on Lucia.
I'm gonna remake Seren in a dress.
Kind of nice.
It is nice. You know, you don't have to keep fighting against it. You don't have to save this world. You can just move on to the next one if you're so intent on changing the trajectory of a place.
Our friend asked us for help. We do not abandon our friends.
I've tried to keep that promise.
We won't abandon you either, Kefkin.
Yeah, sometimes I wonder how my mother's doing. If anyone's watching her spot, or if all my friends have moved on from Instafia.
Probably won't be able to happen twice, but Seren is going to grab his hand again and just kind of give him a really meaningful look in his eyes. That's kind of like full of understanding and just absolute heartbreak. I know.
God damn it.
I know.
By the time you get to Plex's party, you'll have an invite. I'll see if I can pass it along. Just tell them the Titans who you are.
Thank you, Kevkin. It means a lot.
Yes, I'm sure.
Hey, you still like reading?
He turns to you with a sort of like raised eyebrow.
Cauldon takes out his journal, rips out a piece of paper, writes something down on it, and he says,
My home is a plane that is connected to other planes. People from all walks of life in there. Because of some shenanigans, I'm now a hero on that plane. Don't ask. It's a long story.
I hand him the piece of paper, and it is a note to Holmes that says, please allow him full range of the library, as a favor from your brother.
You find somebody called Holmes Moon, and he'll take you to the library of Toxic. And it's a place where you can just read as much as you want about anything you want, and be who you are.
Seren reaches forward and taps the star map. This is their system. Use both of those items.
We'll see. You should be going. I have work to do.
Have fun on your next set.
Well, now, before you leave,
Kefkin,
I don't think
this
we've
is
been
our friend-
introduced.
Kefkin, this is
Oh, yeah.
our new friend Malgon. We can't leave on such harsh
Don't you
terms.
fucking...
I can.
You must look forward to meeting our friend and learning more about him like you've done us. This is Malgon.
I'm a cool guy. What can I say?
I'm sure you are.
He was the one doing flips on your dance floor. I think you saw it from all the way from the top, because I sure did.
I did. I was wondering what sort of chaotic group he was a part of. Didn't seem to be from around here.
Ding, ding, ding.
Of course.
I like to have fun.
Apparently not enough. He looks at the rest of you.
I resent that a little bit, but also understand where you're coming. I'm leaving. And Cauldon like walks out of the door, but he does say as he's leaving, Kefkin, even if some of your friends have moved on, these friends haven't. And then Cauldon proceeds to leave.
Good luck. You'll need it.
Seren presses the back of his hand to her forehead and then leaves.
Malgon does the worm out. Just
No, he does the Mr. Krabs beep bop bop boop bop. Beep bop bop boop.
Farrah says, hope you don't catch the vibe too hard. I'll see you later. And then leaves.
are we gonna take a break?
I think a break
Kit
is
Kat.
warranted.
Yes.
Hey.
Yay.
We'll see y'all back here in about 15 minutes.
We experienced all the emotions: anger, horny, murder, contempt, ire, drunk,
Oh, Merric is
Hey,
furious
hey.
right now.
dance.
Understanding.
And
We've gone through the 5 stages of grief and
all
horny.
of it. We did it.
Yes.
5
The
minutes?
vibes are
Actually,
real.
that would make it the 6 stages of grief.
The vibes are
Oh my
real, and I'm gonna
God.
make Seren in a prom dress right now. Ball gown.
I like to think that Seren's just like, by the way, do I look hot?
Right.
He
Flirting.
turns
Never
around.
gonna go out and do it. I never gonna go out and get it. Go get
Okay,
ice
no,
cream.
not Seren. Maybe Faith, but not Seren. She's a one man kind of gal. Romantic at heart.
He's
Right.
He's
How
trying to
about we,
fuck.
meet back here at 11 EST for the rest of the session. Finish up what else we have to do.
Go hydrate and stuff.
Oh yes,
Go
bathroom
Kill the
breaks,
next
hydrate.
Master.
We'll see you.
Woo!
Hey there, it's Will. I hope you are enjoying the episode. If you are, leave a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss any of our other content. You can find us anywhere you listen to podcasts, YouTube, and Twitch. Now, back to the episode.
And we're back.
Ew.
Oh, he's gone again. Damn it.
I'm here.
We're not
I'm
back.
on this tree.
We are so back.
We're kind of back.
We are so back.
I didn't know we were coming back this quick. It is 11:02 though. So
It is 11:02. Not much
Yeah.
session left. I'll admit.
Please, one fight. I want to see what Paladin
no,
Paladin does.
Start one.
I deck the first person I see in the nightclub. No, good Cauldon would never.
That actually
Who's
might
called
make
Good Cauldon.
your ally hostile.
Oh well, duh. Yeah.
You come into my club? Punch
Tell me
my...
you want peace and then punch our brother.
Kefkin the elf, who's surrounded by
You
elves.
decked him right in the schnoz.
All right, so as you're making your way out for Kefkin, you see again, once you make your way into the main thoroughfare, you see him back on stage, his altered self. But as you making your way out, you can't help but notice that Sypha looks devastated as you make your way outside into the cool night air.
I wrap my arm around her. I'm sorry.
This is all my fault.
What do you mean?
I should have just handled my own problems. I shouldn't have left to go get you. If I stayed, he wouldn't be like this.
I would not blame yourself on that.
Yeah, it's not your fault.
As Cauldon said, we all make choices. Some, not the right ones.
Seems like you wanted this.
No choice is ever wrong.
It seems like he needed this.
Sometimes people's forms of escapism. People do need that escapism sometimes.
I felt his anger, his frustration. How long has he been holding on to all that?
Probably since we met him.
Probably before.
For that, yeah.
I get the sense that he's been around for a while.
400 years, he said.
I thought he said 4,000.
Did I?
You
You
said
did.
4,000 during the chat.
I meant 400. 4,000 would put him...
Old.
4,000 years would put him,
Before even the mention.
before the Ice Age.
Jesus Christ.
What you call it?
Okay.
Oh shit! I lost my train of thought.
Good lord, could you just imagine? It's fucking... Kefkin's like, no! Urza, don't activate the Silex!
Because you become a bullshit planeswalker, we hate it. Sorry, I'm trying to make less comments, but I could not resist that one fucker.
Sorry, it was my fault.
Seren kind of gives her a light squeeze. Sometimes we all fall to our own vices. We shouldn't put the blame on the friends around us. We shouldn't put the blame on the friends around us. And you shouldn't put blame on yourself.
You're right. We just gotta kill my dad, and then he'll be back to normal.
You know, blame starts with B. B for bad. Blame is bad.
Were you an elementary school teacher?
Thank you, Malgon.
No, but I should be.
I was just about to say that. You'd be awesome at it.
I'm gonna make an uncard later.
Elementary school teacher.
Oh my god, elementary school teacher.
Malgon, pre to 5K.
I would love to see a bunch of little kindergarten versions of our characters just raising our hands.
He's got his buttoned up collared shirt rolled up just enough so you can see the tats.
Cauldon's not hanging from a ceiling fan. He's hanging from a bunch of echoes made into a ceiling fan. It's wee!
Jasper, you know I like rolling on my button downs.
Yeah, I know, it was a targeted response.
So basically I look at Sypha and I go, okay, so what was the Master of Curio's name?
Their name's Plex.
Okay.
So it sounds like Kefkin got us an invitation to Plexus, so I guess we show up.
Alright, it's a bit of a walk, and all that negative emotion took a lot out of me.
Do you wish to go rest? We can wait a day.
It's not like we don't have time.
Let's take you home, dear. You're
Wouldn't-
not looking so well. You're very pale.
It's Nothing I can't just rest off.
When's the gala?
Should be in a
Tomorrow.
few hours.
Oh, I thought Kefkin said the next day.
There's no, like, days.
Oh, right. Forgot about that. Whoops.
Kefka intentionally said next day because, like, he comes from a place with days.
So that gives us, like, if he says next day, that gives us, like, maybe, like,
A long restish?
yeah, like a long
Okay.
rest.
Long restish.
Let me back my 4th level spell that I wasted on Kefkin to be mad at me.
I would like my 3rd level spell slot back that I used to hide Sypha.
No, we are
That I
suddenly
didn't
on.
need to.
We all use spells.
Yeah.
All the ones that could cast spells anyway.
Oh, I used the. Hold on. I had the wrong spell.
What's the motherfucker? I got none.
Merric's like, I didn't hear no bell.
I hear no bell, bitch. Sorry.
Oh, trust me, Merric right now is. He's
Are we about to
furious.
go to sleep?
Not necessarily, if you don't want to.
Or we're about to take a long rest?
Yes.
At least a long rest.
Cauldon will cast a spell so that he gets it back from his long rest. When you all walk in, Cauldon seems to do like perform magic like he did last time, but a bunch of echoes come out of him and walk into like the corners of the room, and then they turn completely invisible. He goes, "All right, alarm's up," and I will cast
Yeah.
alarm.
Dope.
Nice.
Cauldon can cast spells now.
Are we just like sleeping in like one like room, or are we like sleeping in like our own rooms?
Well, it's more of like a. You
It's
can
like a
tell
hideout.
It used to be
It's a hideout?
like a.
Is it a
shop.
sleepover?
Okay, good. I want. That's what I was making sure. Like, wait, are we like indoors? Are we like? Was it like a big old sleep pile?
As you like walk in, Clive turns to you all from the counter where they're playing this sort of dice and card game.
Can I see the picture of Clive again?
Ah, sure.
It's in the handouts.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. That's all I wanted.
I see.
He is so
Here's the thing,
handsome.
you
I
gave
love him
me-
so much.
You gave me like this plane of like people who just want to bang and drink, and I thought we were getting Mad Max. So
It's the
I
party
mean-
plane.
But don't worry, there will be a time and place for that.
and then we take our long rest.
Yeah, Clive will ask you guys, how'd it go? Where's the LV one?
Yeah, it didn't go great.
It seems that he needs to let out some steam and is embracing the vibe for now.
Didn't you like break him out of it, no?
He was willing.
Shite. He's been in it too long.
Does it have a lasting effect like that?
Calling back to when Sypha here broke me out, it took me months to get over the withdrawal of it all.
Oh, jeez.
How long were you like that?
Long time. Kefkin's got a strong will.
He seemed to at least regret behind his anger.
Did you at least get an inch from him?
He is. I look over at the others. He's gaining us an entryway to the Met Gala.
Yeah?
It's not the Met Gala.
Oh,
It's Plexus Gala.
Babe, you going to the
Yeah,
Barnes
we're just showing
Museum.
up on the red carpet. Hey, Cauldon, so when's your new movie? Well,
The theme for this year is the Wachowski siblings.
I know it's terrible to tell you guys, but the third movie is actually going to be a prequel. Oh, what the?
Imagine doing a promising a trilogy. The third movie is a prequel. That would be so annoying. Oh, hey, it's like, for A New Hope, Empire Strikes
During
Back,
long
Clone
during
Wars.
long rests, I can change spells, right?
Correct.
yeah.
Cool.
Would
I would
anyone like to get down to something during the long rest?
Yes, I'm gonna actually use my ability, Grim Psychometry,
On what?
Ooh.
on the heart. What do you expect?
You could have said literally anything.
Wait, what is that?
Read me exactly the effect of Grim Psychometry.
Can you
I-
post it in the chat? That way you can see.
Oh yeah, I can just share. I copied it literally point for point from D&D Beyond.
I unprepared Crusader's Mantle and prepared Dispel Magic,
Dope.
since I see that it works.
Reach 9th level. You
Supernatural talent for discerning the secrets surrounding mysterious relics or places touched by evil. When you make an intelligent history check to recall information about the sinister or tragic history of an object you are touching or your current location, you have advantage on the check. The DM's discretion, a suitably high roll might cause your character to experience brief visions of the past connected to the object or location. That doesn't sound awful. Oh,
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would like to focus on the heart and see if I can get some little insight here on this damn thing.
Oh,
I don't know about the rest of
jeez.
you, but I'm hard. Let's do this.
Stop.
The theme of this episode.
So here we go. History check. Unfortunately, my history is not great.
You have advantage.
I do have advantage though.
My back is in so much pain. That's insane.
All right then, 19.
Let's go.
All right.
Jasper, you ready to describe visions?
So, as you find a place to sit to focus on this artifact within you, the world around you goes dark.
Oh no, the music stopped. Oh, that's never good.
Ah.
And when the field rises again, you're on Skelva again, of all places.
Are you seeing through the Etonia's eyes?
You
I think so.
see in front before you a group of angels. One of them you recognize as Sheriff Sarah Miles, although she looks different, more radiant and graceful, much more akin to conventional angels, much like those on Dominaria. And they're all standing before this being. The being seems to be speaking to them. It's the same man as before in the visions.
Like the ones I've seen before.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Like this.
The air
Oh,
about them
Isaiah,
is
Hang on,
hostile.
Jasper.
Go ahead.
Sean Lee had something.
Go ahead.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't Merric forget his dream?
Oh no, this isn't. I'm not. This isn't Merric's
I know.
dream.
I know. I'm just asking.
I'm
The-
declaring it for your benefit as this. For the so you get it.
Well, no, I think Sean, just real quick, I think Sean is bringing up the fact that he said there's a story time connected to the heart and like the other people, but didn't he forget the other people?
Yeah, Merric is seeing a Shadow Man. The players know it's the Shadow Man.
No,
Not
I'll
what we're
answer-
trying to say, but continue. That's
I'll
fine.
answer this.
Continue.
Yeah, we'll answer that after.
You see the air about them is hostile. They seem to be aggressively ready to attack this Shadow Man. But he seems calm. He looks up to this grouping of angels and says, I cannot communicate how terribly sorry I am for the fall of your mother. I know you may not believe it, but she was everything to me too. We are not enemies. We do not have to be enemies. I simply am here to finish a task. If you would bring war to me, I will respond. When the angels speak back, it is garbled. It seems to be gibberish, floated through like someone speaking in the middle of a pool.
Mm.
But it does not seem like it goes well, as the man raises a hand and a staff generates in its open palm.
Mhm.
So be it. The vision fades, and you see now the bodies of several angels laying in the dirt, one of them woundedly walking away, the man standing behind them. This plane still needs your protection, he says. He then turns to walk off into the distance. After what seems like an eternity, alone in silence, he kneels down. And then he reaches into his own chest. And out from this light, he produces a sphere of darkness. It forms into what looks like a heart. Into this I flow my fear. For fear is the great inhibitor. If I am too fearful, I will not be able to truly strike him down. This I must do. He then raises his other hand, and out dirt flies upward, creating a sort of grave or a small coffin or a small burial. And he lays the heart down in it, replacing the dirt he left. He then slowly stands, looking back towards where the angels he had fought were, and he planeswalks away. It's when your vision ends and you're back in the room with the others. Although you can't help but notice that you're sweating, like you were just in a battle of some sort.
Jasper,
Go ahead.
as a Watcher's Paladin, I am able to detect like fiends, fays, aberrations, basically things that aren't supposed to be on this particular plane. Do I get any sense or feeling while Merric is going through all of this?
On some,
I assume that like my senses to detect evil, yes, the heart pings like crazy to me. But being around it enough, I could just tune it out. Does it seem stronger at any point while he's like concentrating? Which I'm sure Cauldon notices, but like leaves him to his devices because like I'm not gonna bother the man.
You do feel like a tingle of hair standing up in the back of your neck, and then you turn towards where Merric is sitting, and you notice he hasn't moved for a couple hours now. And then he jolts awake with a sort of surprised expression on his face.
Are we in our punk outfits or our regular outfits at this point?
If you would dispel the disguise, then yes, normal outfits. However, if not, no.
Okay, because Cauldon normally has a gray and a green eye. Merric, when you see Cauldon looking at you, both of his eyes are lit up gold.
You all right?
And then they settle back into the normal colors, and he comes over to you with like a towel.
Appreciate it. That. What does that all mean?
You want to talk about it?
Sure.
When Cauldon picks you up, he looks you dead in the eyes, and he says,
One of the powers I came back with for a particular purpose. I could have any set of powers the avatars could want me to have, but
he knows what this is about because he can sense it, and he taps you on the chest and he says,
I came back to be able to help you deal with that. If there is anything I will get out of this life that I have now, it's to make sure that does not take you.
but let's talk. And Cauldon like pulls up a seat to a table and like sits down.
Merric just he goes. He just starts basically going into like what he saw. Like, he explained like because Cauldon recalls all his memories, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so he knows about Merric's whole amnesia thing and everything. But ever since just better explain it in character. But so ever since I got the heart, I'll admit it. I feel that I made a mistake, but I also feel like I didn't.
Sure.
So trying to figure out A, how to destroy it. Also B, trying to figure out where it came from. And every time this what you saw there was just me having essentially a vision.
I can think of one thing I could try, but you won't like it. It'll probably hurt a lot.
I literally hurt myself to even activate my abilities. What's gonna...
When beings who don't belong on particular planes show up, my powers can force them back to their own plane of existence.
You're thinking of trying to banish it.
No, I have Watcher's Will, which allows me to abjure the extra planar.
Might want to be careful on that, because that might send me along with it.
So basically, Cauldon would be curious if he thinks it's with it. Cauldon takes a second to think about it. Do I think it's within my realm of possibilities that I could actually force the Atonia out of Merric? Or do I think I'd have to, without killing him? Or do I think I'd have to destroy the heart to do something like that?
You're
Is
not
that a check to be
quite
made?
sure if it's possible. You know frighteningly little about the nature of the heart and how bonded it is to Merric, where the will of the Atonia ends and his physical body begins. It's hard to discern.
During the long rest, can I try something?
Certainly.
So this way I don't lose a spell slot, but we get some story
go
shit.
ahead.
Cauldon casts protection from good and evil on Merric.
Read me the description of that spell.
Sure.
Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protecting against certain types of aberrations. Some benefits, creatures lose.
Zest by them.
I mean, yeah, it does. That's but obviously this is DM discretion.
Yeah, basically, this is a shot in the flippin' dark.
Oh yeah.
It does state it won't end any current possessions.
Well, currently right now, technically the heart's not possessing me right now. It only quote unquote possesses me when I go down.
I think I was gonna say I would think
willing?
quite. Yeah, are you willing?
Merric's basically, I'm like, I've got nothing else to lose already. I've lost memories. I don't know where the hell. Like, I only know where I'm from by name. Like, what the hell is gonna go wrong for me in this life I have?
As the spell washes over, you feel dim. Like,
Dim.
as if some sort of stamina you had access to is missing or gone for a moment, suppressed.
Okay.
You're not quite sure what part of you seems to be smothered at the moment. But you do feel as if you are a bit more vulnerable. Almost.
Okay. So basically, the heart, quote unquote, got turned off temporarily. Again, not killing me though, thankfully, in game.
Now for the next 10 minutes, you can die for real.
Don't become an
Your heart stops.
Colin's like, good.
That was actually the part I was like, I was honestly expecting that to happen.
I was
Like,
hoping that he would
heart
like.
out of your chest.
Yo, if I drop
I was thinking
Merric-
I would cast this and the Atonia would strike out at me.
that, or I thought like maybe like is that
Her
like
heart would stop.
the heart would stop and Merric would just
No, wait. I'm sorry.
Luckily, it's a concentration spell.
I will. Yeah. Just end concentration. No.
Merric is all. Don't do it again.
I will say this. At this point, divine senses a number of times.
Yes.
I will say this. So
Divine
basically,
senses
when
what?
after I cast this,
Yeah.
what do I feel from Merric then?
Less of that sense, less of this energy you were just focusing on.
Okay.
Whatever
So
violent thing you sensed when he was looking is harder to spot, but still there. Like a flame farther away in the distance.
Okay, so basically, it's not that it's been fully turned off, but it has been suppressed in some type of way.
Cauldon can dampen it effectively, which is
Yeah.
actually. So Cauldon says to you, he basically he goes, I think I can hamper its effects, but I can't stop them completely. I honestly don't know if anything will. But
No.
tell me what did you
There's-
say?
There's one way to stop this.
We are not resorting to that.
It's not what you think. There's one person I know that could stop this. The problem is, I don't know where that man is.
Who are you
I don't
talking
even know
about?
I don't even know if it's a man technically.
Is this where you tell Cauldon about what you saw?
Yep, tell him about the vision.
Seren, are
How
you
is
asleep?
somebody so strong?
Seren is not asleep. She is
So with a 23...
24.
24.
Cauldon's not keeping it quiet, so everybody
Oh,
who's
no.
awake could hear.
I'm not hiding from this. Like,
I go.
Friend's not doing anything. She's just vibing.
Because I know this
Bullshit.
is a heavy role play session, so not much can be done.
I said bullshit on. I'm sorry. I said bullshit on Danny.
Literally me in the middle of typing out. Is Seren with her 24 passive perception listening from across the room?
Oh, Cauldon's on top. Cauldon's on the case. Cauldon goes, Sypha, can you come here, please? If you have the strength.
She unleans from the wall she was leaning against and walks over to, like, kind of crouch down to where you guys are standing.
Now, Merric, I'm gonna try something that I have not tried before. And this is probably gonna get a little bit strange.
Cauldon
Hey,
stands
you're
up.
You're talking to a man that can turn into a werewolf.
Cauldon gets up, stands behind Merric, puts his hands on his shoulders, and he goes,
I want you to do the same thing you did. But I'm gonna flow mana into you
Oh, you okay?
to help you focus and help you do this.
Oh, that's right.
Effectively,
You're
I'm
five
color
colors
now. And actually, yeah, Cauldon starts flowing blue, red, and black into you, and you're like, when the did he have access to this?
Right?
Basically, Jasper, to pull a play out of the actual magic cards, I'd like to combine my powers with Merric's in the same way like Chandra and Nissa did. I want this to be clear, Ryan. There's to be a very intimate moment between Cauldon and Merric. We'd be baring our souls to each other. Is
That's
effectively
kinda
what
cute.
happens here.
Hey, who knows? Who knows? This actually
could
could.
work.
This could work,
Oh,
but
boy!
this could also
I
break
ship it.
break the mental barrier for Merric.
So Cauldon does that. Cauldon, like, I think that I've expressed during this campaign that Cauldon actually has a really, really good handle on like his control over mana. So he does that. He amplifies Merric's mana to use his ability again,
All right,
but this time on Sypha's skull.
How often can you use that
finding
grim
out.
psychometry?
It just
Whenever
says,
he makes the check.
yeah,
whenever
whenever
I
he
make
makes
a
the
check.
intelligence history.
There is no limit on it.
That's
Hey, babe.
really cool, actually, though.
Can I do a quick like quiet roll to myself of weal or woe and see if
Sure, go
actually, no,
ahead.
never mind.
Oh, okay. I mean, this does technically involve you. That is your choice, Dan.
Seren will abstain.
All right.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh no, that was on a 19 roll 20. F you.
Oh no.
No.
Was this
there
on?
any- Okay, so
Was this
can
on
I
what
do
item?
anything here?
On
Sypha's skull.
Sypha this time, on the skull.
Sypha, where are you? Do, 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 do.
Actually, isn't she the same color as me?
She lost a color.
Oh, she might
So
just be blue-black now.
She's is it now?
Especially, oh, she's is it.
Is it?
Oh.
See, she goes, is it? Merric's about to go Rakdos.
Thank you, Sypha.
There we go.
24. Holy shit, Sypha.
I guess at this point, Cauldon's actually holding on to both of them and doing that thing. Effectively, he's like cycling their mana through each other.
Is this like a group check?
Yes, Cauldon, give me a history check.
Oh, god damn it. With advantage? Please say yes.
No, normal roll.
Oh, no. I'm proficient in this? Why?
This'll decide it. Hey, yo. So,
Cauldon's proficient in history.
as
I
the
know-
three of you.
Oh, that's because of the paradox.
Yup.
It's because of the paradox perfected.
So, with the three of you working on this check, Merric, you pull them into this vision, and the three of you are now in this black void again. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, this is the same fucking music I played when I first did this.
I don't like this.
Nah.
You see on Tulash, you feel the same sense. The mountains are the same.
Oh, right.
You see a man planeswalk onto the field. This shadow man from before, maybe. He is tired, wounded, angry, grief-stricken. He catches his breath and stands looking up at the night sky before him. Is this what she would have wanted? I'm sorry, Sarah. I failed him, but I will not fail him again. Go ahead.
I try to speak.
You try to form words that come out of your mouth, but they seem to be silent as they perforate the void.
I figured, but I just thought I'd try.
I must strike him down. He is too far gone. But I need, must do what is necessary. He seems to look around, see if anyone's within line of sight. You see off in the distance what seems to be smoke rising into the sky from an encampment. No.
Oh no.
Further. And he walks the other direction until he is deep within the forests of this plain. And he reaches into his forehead and he pulls out this sphere of darkness that forms into a skull. To this I separate dominion, the will, the desire to control. Such authority will not help me. Replace a tyrant with a tyrant I shall not. To have fallen so far. What father has the strength? What father has the need? And the vision ends. Again, bringing you all back into the same room. And instead of being tired, as you were before, Merric, you're now saddened, as if a loved one had just abandoned you, wounded you emotionally.
how do I feel?
The same way. It's as like the same way you would feel after, say, you and a sibling got into an argument. You know there was no winner or loser in that fight, but you can't help but feel like you were on the wrong side.
What the hell did we just see?
Your guess is as good as mine, unfortunately.
Actually, Merric, make me a sanity check.
Oh! Yoit! My sanity is a 15. Nope.
Nothing comes to mind. But with Sypha, she looks to both of you and says, "That's the same man from the dream, isn't it?"
That would
And
be a
then-
safe bet.
That's when it clicks all back to you, Merric. The journey, the others, the stories. There are other fragments out there, wielded by mysterious people you barely know.
I look at Sypha.
Others? How many pieces are there?
At least 6, counting me. If yours is tied to fear and mine's tied to authority, what else would this man need to remove? How many other things? Can a person even be a person after that?
I look at Sypha and I would go, what would people consider negative emotions?
Anger, sorrow, frustration.
That tracks a lot right now.
Cauldon writes down like the 6 major negative emotions.
And goes, this. He took everything that was bad out of him.
I think that he can. Sorry, Gatron.
Just adding in grief.
Probably. That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, grief.
I
'cause
assume
grief would I would honestly tag into Paxir.
yeah.
Yeah, grief.
yeah.
Yeah.
What did he mean by fatherhood?
As you
Did
mentioned,
he...
In,
I can't tell you.
in the
until he's a kid.
dream, he.
You're right.
This man is Sarah's father. Sarah's son's adoptive father.
Who's Sarah?
Sarah was an angel.
From what I
that's
see.
Sarah.
Yes. You know her?
Actually, I guess history check to see if one of my timelines may have been involved in Dominaria.
Yeah, it's very hard to avoid lore about Sarah. You know that there is on Dominaria a church to one Sarah. She was at once this paragon of light and hope. She was integral with several events on Dominaria in the long past and has effects on it today. And it's said that on several planes, she is the reason that plane has angels to defend them, Dominaria including.
I basically when the name Cauldon brings up Sarah, he goes, right. So he relays everything you mentioned and then says,
She was actually part of a group called the Nine Titans. Which is how we got our name, by Kefkin.
She's dead now. For a long time, I think. And I can't think of anything that would reflect on her having a son or a child.
She was just a woman. Or she created one, which is horrifying to think about. I don't think I don't think individuals can be that strong, can they?
Not now, but
Back then, it's not an impossibility, unfortunately.
Also, to our knowledge, Cauldon goes on to explain that to our knowledge, the person basically he asks Sypha how she came into own the skull. And I assume she explains the fight with Brendan.
yes. Back
Oh, that's
on
right. They fought the
Tulash.
butler.
Well, you all were up top. We were fighting the mechanized butler. When the butler exploded, in the center of his body was this skull, and it called to me.
How did Chadwick would have had to have found the skull at one point? How did he not get it himself?
Maybe the items choose who they want.
Maybe he wasn't compatible.
Yes.
Seren, you've lived a long time. What do you think? Do you know anything about Sarah or who this shadow man might be?
Have I ever heard of Sarah?
Incredibly light. Well, give me a history check.
She was a planeswalker for 30 years.
Yes.
Are you talking about Seren or Sarah? Sarah's been a
Seren.
plane. I'm about to say Sarah was a planeswalker
Long time ago.
like 10,000 years.
Yo, chill with that Homeland set. Yeah, kind of. 10,000?
No, I think it's up there in number. I think she's in the thousands.
It's a long time. With an 18, yes, you've definitely been to. You've. As. In your
Legend
travels- No need for legend lore. 18's well more than enough. You've been to Dominaria a couple times in your travels to observe, and more than once on one occasion you've met a Sarah faithful, witnessed a Sarah avatar flying through the sky in your nightly sky watches. You know what sort of effects this name has had on Dominaria singularly. Whoever Sarah was to these people, she was this protector of sorts, someone worthy of worship. Although you didn't stand to collect any tales about who she might have been, all you know is that whoever she is important.
I'm sorry, Can you repeat to me the question again?
You're the one who asked the question.
Oh, did I?
Are you saying that as Seren or as...
Seren.
Ah, yes, my mistake, sorry.
No, it's okay, it's okay.
Do you know anything about this Shadow Man or who this Sarah might have been?
I know that I don't know who Sarah was. I was more of to secretly engage in societies on my travels. I know she was of great importance. Yeah.
Did you ever hear a story about her relation to a man who can... I don't even know how to describe him. Of any of her friends, or... It's the same person in the vision.
Yeah, Will?
So two things. One, can I make a history check since I've actually seen the guy? And be like, oh, right, I didn't even think about him. He is possibly... And if I could possibly ask a question about the paradox, the paradox perfected. Is a piece of mullein still inside of it?
The sword is more of Mullen than Mullen dwelling within it.
Okay. Does it connect to the avatars?
Not outside of Toxic.
Damn it. Okay. Then can I just make a history check on who the Shadow Man might be that I've seen?
Go ahead.
Could I possibly have been granted advantage, being the fact that I've seen the guy?
It's already a pretty difficult roll with already.
Yeah, I
broken
figured.
armor.
I just throwing it out there. I didn't think I was gonna get advantage. I don't deserve advantage. Don't entertain that fact. Well, I'm on normal. Okay.
The customer service terminology has taught me how to say no in a very myriad of ways.
Nope, I don't know him.
Of Sarah's associates, no man fitting the description of what you saw seemed to match.
I immediately think Urza and then go,
It's not Urza. You know
Yeah,
it's not.
yeah.
Urza's too vain for that, you'd think.
Yeah. Right?
Most history books look to Urza with a definite desire to control.
Well, quite frankly, I think we should just be on the lookout for the rest of them. If Merric or Sypha, you see any of the other people that have those objects, you let us know immediately.
Oh, that means Merric now knows he's from Innistrad.
He's known that for a bit. I think.
We've as players known, but Merric forgot all about the dream where he met Paxir. Now he just remembered.
Oh yeah, but me and him had a conversation earlier.
Right, because I remember like I showed her the symbol from that like I usually wear on my armor.
Oh yeah. Okay.
No, but that kind of just solidified. Still doesn't help that he doesn't have his actual memories back. He has the dream memory back, great. His actual memories though, they still elude him to this day.
Cauldon dresses back up, and after our long rest, we get ready for Gala. But I assume we're calling it there.
I'm gonna have Seren make me a wisdom save real quick. I feel like she might have something important to add. Without advantage though, or disadvantage though.
A wisdom save?
Yes. Wisdom save. Straight.
I wouldn't call it straight when she's rolling plus 10.
Plus 13. I give her an additional plus 3.
Oh my lord, that's disgusting.
She's on the other side of the room.
Seren, midway through everyone
Fuck you,
deliberating
Sean.
about the nature of this man, you think about what they've told you, how this man was a father trying to strike down his son, this shadow man. And you can't quite tell how this occurs to you in the most insane part of your brain. You think in a small thought at first. What if they're the same? What if this man, this shadows, and this sun are the same as your home planes, father and son?
Oh, shit.
Oh fucking hell.
The light and darkness that were oh, that's fucked.
Hence why if Merric goes back to Seren's plane,
Because you have a
Catastrophe.
piece of him.
catastrophe.
Sypha and Merric have a piece of this guy.
Ruh-roh!
Oh shit! I feel like that scene in 22 Jump Street. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Seren, how do you react
my
to
God,
this
Henry.
revelation? Now, confirming to yourself with all the dots that whoever your god was seems to have been busy around the multiverse at some point.
She's just going to clutch her skull and try not to scream. Can she move from here?
From Lucia?
Yes.
Generally, yes. Did you have a destination in mind?
Where she's wanted to go back this entire time. Is she still disconnected?
As you planes walks away, you, for the what might have been the 1000th time, you again reach out to home. And you reach out through the ley lines, through the blind eternities. It, again, is always just out of reach. And you fall back down to earth, returning to Lucia.
Did we see her?
Yeah, she obviously, like...
And then got, like, rejected back. So it's like she envelops into stardust and then completely collapses back. And she just sits there, crumpled on the floor. And doesn't speak. And doesn't move.
Malgon's gonna go hug Seren.
Yeah, Cauldon immediately like goes assess first aid.
I'm pretty sure I know what just happened.
Yeah, I think we all hugged.
You all sensed her leave. And you could kind of feel the trail that the planeswalker left behind. And then it seems to make a U-turn of sorts.
Only because of the conversation we just had.
Yeah.
When Darneth wraps his arms around her, she clutches onto him and she just starts screaming into the floor. And just screaming angrily. And she doesn't stop.
Well, in the session, as Sypha looks one more time to Merric, and then one more time to Seren. And shudders. I think we may have made a mistake. And I don't know how to fix it.
Time will tell.
Indeed. But that's, I think, where we'll
Sick
end
and
this
tired of
session.
time. Okay.
I wanted
Shit.
to tell you for so long.
Wait, what? Oh, what happened, Dan?
It's been a bit. We have been working. Oh God, it feels
I've
finally
been
to
wanting
get
to tell
that
you
out.
for so long.
I'm
They're the
lost.
same.
The shadow, so the light in the darkness was this shadow man versus Sarah's son. Her.
Fucker.
So whoever was fighting against Sayo, of which I'm willing to take a guess I know his name.
Save it for next week. Who are we in rating this week?
I can't breathe.
Who's
Oh.
streaming?
Andy F. We're streaming Grand Theft Auto 5. Do we have anyone else?
And if
That's
cardboard's on.
Queen of
Uh,
Cardboard's on. Yeah, she is. She's
Queen
doing
of
a
Card- yeah.
fundraiser.
Yeah, she's raising funds.
If
to
it's a
move into
fundraiser,
new
let's do Queen of
house.
Cardboard.
Yeah, let's rate her.
All right. Anyway, we hope you all enjoyed this RP exclusive session. But damn, has it been a
We'll
heavy
get
one
into
at
we'll get into
that.
combat soon.
Oh yeah, no, I guarantee.
Probably
No,
next
no,
session,
Okay,
literally.
Next
don't
session.
worry.
We hope you had a lovely time watching us, but it is late, and I think we'll
Before
have
we
to...
go though, next weekend is the one shot.
Yeah,
Yes.
next
Yes,
weekend.
catch us
Next
on
Friday.
Friday. Don't listen to the time that's on the trailer. It's not that it was wrong. It's just that it got changed. It's now 9:15. Start
Either-
time is
No.
9:15.
9:15. We'll make an
Oh.
edited
Yeah.
one at some time.
I'm
We'll
sure we
repost
No,
it.
no, we won't.
Just be there.
No, we won't.
Just
We've done
change
it
it
enough.
over.
Regardless,
Yeah.
yes. But also, before we, aside from the one shot, Will and myself will be playing in Magic Pods. I believe Will is playing on Saturday. I am playing on Sunday.
Playing Saturday morning. I can exclusive. I am playing with my commander deck is being led by the brand new Jin Gitaxias. I am running the mono blue Praetor.
I was going to run Graz, but unfortunately we have determined he is not a Phyrexian.
So who are you running?
Oof.
I have to run Yawgmoth. I have no choice.
Ooh, Yagi boy.
Regardless, but raid's about to kick off. So everyone,
Bye,
thank you and have a good
Yeah.
night.
Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.
You enjoyed the drama.
And I just
Oh.
realized for the first time in my life knowing you, Bill, just referred to you as